my friends.
Clicks the
Hi.
mic saying
How are
hello.
you?
Yeah.
What?
Blows everyone's ears out saying
Yeah,
hello.
right away. It's fine.
Hello. What's up?
You know what I like
Welcome.
about that intro? That's the
What?
first time I've driven anything in like 20 years. Because it looks like I'm the one driving it.
Oh yeah,
When
yeah.
I make it
actually,
full screen, I'm like, yeah.
actually, it's hilarious. The way I recorded it was like I found this on like some Taiwanese shopping site. There was like a neck brace that had a phone holder, so I had my phone hanging like here. It's so the angle is all weird. So, but it was like a POV shot. I thought it was really cool. But anyways, I'm glad I gave you that experience.
I would have thought a GoPro, but
Yeah,
No,
plunge
it's
it
just
to your
my
head
phone.
just like
I am
this.
cheap. I am cheap. I don't get no GoPro. I just like strap my phone to my face. Brenda, what's up? Hello, hi everybody. Oh, Ethan's in chat. Hello, Ethan. Hi.
Hello, Ethan.
Thanks for joining us. We're just gonna do a late night draw stream and chill a bit. Feel like I've been neglecting my channel and I feel bad. So, but I'm here with Jake and Jason, and you guys are awesome, and we're gonna draw. Yeah.
I'm not going to use dip pen, so you won't hear scratchy scratches.
Okay, thank you.
You're
I mean,
welcome.
Does it get loud? Can
I
you
was
usually
going to
hear them?
tolerate it, but you know,
People don't. Some artists like it. Regular people don't. So it gets
that's
to be a little
true.
loud. Yeah.
I'm like kind of used to those sounds. You just block it out as an artist, but I know.
You
Like
get
you
used
look
to
back on it on stream, and it's like us. Ethan, do you want to come on? I'll send you a link if you want to come on. I'm more than happy to have you come join us and draw. Hello, everybody. Justice for John. What? What is going on? I don't know what's going on in Ballers.
Never know what's going on.
I don't know. Well, and anyways, I didn't even know they were still going. Jacob Hamilton for 5. Thank you so much. Wish me luck. I'm asking my crush out tonight. Good luck.
Good luck.
You're all the
good humans.
good luck. Courage vibes.
Yes.
You can do
You can do it.
Woo!
You can do it. Make
Confidence.
sure you wear a
It's
nerd
attractive.
shirt when you do it.
No, don't listen to. Well,
No,
if
no,
she's a nerd, if
chicks
she's a
love
nerd,
it, man. No.
Now, if she's a nerd, which would be the best kind of girl, the best kind of crush, then you should, assume your crush's gender. But saying you should, be yourself and be confident, because confidence is attractive. That's my advice, and that nobody should listen to, but I do think it's correct. Yeah. Hello, the Yellow Spider Guy. Hi, everybody. Hello, Marumi. Hi, Gary G. Hello, my awesome regulars. Holy Hand Grenades, what's up? Hola, gracias. Buenas noches, Mr. Kemo, hi. And Granda again. Plot twist renews his crush. Oh no.
Yes, you out in another super chat. Just keep going. And then when you deny him, he's like, well, sends another super chat. Well, I didn't want to go out with you anyway.
Oh. Well, I apologize. Nobody wants to date me. I'm a mess.
Jeez,
I'm a mess.
there's that optimism I came here for.
That's my whole channel. It's just super optimistic and happy and joy. It seems like just full of joy.
We have to hide
Right.
sadness.
We're in the same boat on that one. So
yeah, we're in the happiness boat. We're so optimistic all the time. Mr. Kembo, just became a YouTube member. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I do have to do more member streams. I'll try to maybe I don't know about this weekend because I got commissions to finish, but maybe next weekend. Yeah, I got to get back to my member streams. All right. Let's just get started, shall we?
Get started.
what are you guys drawing today?
I was just gonna doodle because I already finished a Nightcrawler piece, so I was just gonna doodle right now. So yeah, so whatever. I don't know.
And we saw drama farming. Oh yeah, so I'm such a drama farm.
Well, Jake here, of course you are.
It's mostly Jason and Jake. You guys are so full of drama. It's just so annoying.
Drama.
We're all about that drama.
We're all about it, yeah.
What are you doing,
Jake?
I'm working on it.
Well, I've been doing like these sketch cards recently, where it's like all of these different female characters from my book, and I penciled like a special set of 3, especially for the stream. Maybe people could recognize. Oh, God.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me full screen you.
Yeah,
you
full screen.
penciled something. You've been doing those sketch cards have been awesome.
Cheers. Actually, if you
really
share
like
if you share the thing, people will probably be able to see it.
Oh,
easily,
okay.
'cause we
Are
don't
there
have to hold it
boobs
from my
or
laptop.
not? Are there?
No, there's nothing bad right now. But yeah,
Okay.
so I've
Just give
got.
it a minute.
Is this super low frame rate for you? But yeah, maybe people could recognize
It's just
who this
really
is.
like, hold it closer to the camera and hold it still.
Okay.
So I can.
Irene, describe it to me.
It's well, there are Jake's hands, and there's a little piece of paper, and there's a pen in the background.
I'm not that blind, but yes, keep going.
it's Ragna. That's
okay.
Ragna. That's
cool.
awesome.
Nice.
So I've got a Ragna version of the same kind of like 3 ones I've been doing. And I took a bit of a liberty with a costume design on this one, but hey, go.
Chris, hello, Chris.
Nice, man. She likes it when you go off character.
Does she?
No, I don't.
No, she doesn't. No.
Okay.
What did you go off character on?
I just kind of like maybe took some liberties with the outfit design on this one, but I'm sure I could.
She's not going to invite you back on ever again now.
What is that? Is she wearing a thong?
But she's kind of like wearing a one-piece thing, but I can put the rest of the skirt back in.
Why would you wear a one-piece?
Because it's fantasy frolics, I guess.
All right. Well, as long as it's green, it's fine.
She's hiding some cottage cheese.
What,
hidden away? Yeah.
What?
It's not that hidden right now.
I've already said canonically people don't wear underwear in Fiendish mostly, for the most part.
God bless them.
Because that's, well, at least like women, because that's how women would dress. And
yeah, it is. I'm all for it.
In like the olden days, you just wear a skirt and,
Fine. I can put the dress in and cut off of her ass. That's completely
fine. I'm not going to like blow up at you because it's fine. I know you're just trying to
already mad.
Now it's like accurate. Now it's series accurate.
She's already infuriated.
Yeah.
So can you feel my anger?
I can feel it seething.
Yeah. Y'all want to see what I'm working on?
Yes, please.
Yes, we do. That's why we're here.
I am. I suppose. Well, nobody cares. But this is what I'm working on.
Nobody cares. Only my audience.
Nobody cares. This is what nobody cares. But I don't know why anybody watches me. But here you go. This is my bullshit. Nice. So yeah, this is the Chapter 2 permanent cover. And oh my god, I've been working on this for so long. I don't know why this took me so long. Sometimes things just take you a long time. I think I was trying to be like really perfect with the lines. I was like, and it's first the hand and then the trees just took me fucking forever. But I'm about done. I've got a bunch of hang-ups on it. I think
the funny thing is
paranoid.
You designed those trees to make them easy for yourself, and then you just decided I'll just put just as much effort into them anyway.
Well, okay, the way I draw them in the pages, I've got like it's easier than the evergreens. I'm drawing evergreens for like 100 pages, and I just want to like fucking like stab myself in the face. So I'm like, I'm gonna change the trees. So if you guys see the way the trees are shaped, evolving as the story goes on, that's not just me being like smart and shit. That's just like I get tired of drawing this kind of trees. But this is. But yeah, this is it's just I went super detailed because it's the cover. I was like, ooh, let me do this whole thing with the shading and the tree trunk texture, but I hope it looks good.
It does look
good.
It looks okay.
Yeah, it looks alright.
I hope you guys like it. I was worried because it's not a very actiony cover. I get paranoid about, I don't know. We were talking about this the other day in when was it? Was it on the block about doing different kinds of? Oh yeah, it was yesterday about doing different kinds of covers, like actiony covers versus story covers. And I decided that my campaign covers will be the actiony or cheesecake ones. So like boobs and like an action shot are the main covers that I want. I was thinking like boob shot, TNA action, and like I'm always gonna have the black and white covers. Probably as the 24 hours going forward. So like the white on black ones, that's going to be, I actually have those planned out for every book because I love doing, I was like, oh, I'm just going to make that a design thing. So, but then for the permanent covers, which is a cover I'll do after the campaigns, that's just the forever cover. I was thinking, let me do more of an environment shot has story elements. What do you guys think?
No, I love them. I think you're gonna match them like all up as well. All the permanent covers are gonna have the same theme, which is cool. I love covers that have a story moment or a situation that's happening. Like the Penelope ones are fun too, But yeah, if it's telling a story, it just feels more engaging.
I hope so. I'm worried about. I'm a little paranoid about. Well, it's not actiony, so it'll be boring. But I'm like, man. But there's. I don't know.
You've
I
got a
think I
big
worry too
burning
much about
hand
that.
right in the middle
Yeah,
of
that's
it.
I know.
pretty
Like
dope.
I was.
Like, that's
It's not
like,
a
I need
punch,
to,
but
story having like a story element should be engaging. Hopefully, FK322 said this is a mystery cover. I like that. Yes, that's exactly. I think that's what I want to start thinking of it as. So. Something that has a little story tease to entice people to read it, and those are going to be the permanent covers. And it's kind of cool because they just happened so far. I designed a few just as like potential for the next few books, and they mostly are these environment shots, and you kind of see the characters like traveling through different environments and progressing. You just look at the covers, and it kind of turned out pretty cool. So I'm like,
when you line them all up, you could like tell the story of the series. Like each one's a panel.
yeah. Chris likes old school action covers. I'll have that too. So those will be the campaign covers. I'll have one actiony one. So for chapter 2, I think that was like my main cover, right? That was the sort of actiony one. Oh, I actually don't have it next to me right now, but you guys know that one, the main one. And
I don't have it yet.
Yeah, mine hasn't come either. I haven't even got a shipping notification.
Thanks, RJ. Neither have I. Thanks, RJ.
Yeah. Well.
But did you get the big box or something, Jason?
Yeah, I got the big. Yeah, I went all in on it. Yeah.
That's why we're waiting for it. It's because of the standees. We're all at the back of the queue because she had a bunch of the stuff.
Yeah, I know it's so also because I've been getting a lot of emails and questions about the shipping. So you won't be getting a shipping email from me. You'll be getting one from Critical Blast. So for anybody who's listening, I should address this. I don't know if his emails come with a tracking number, but if you get an email from Critical Blast, like your shipment is on the way, that has a high likelihood of being fiendish unless you back Hozor or Achromatic Chronicles Blue or Red Eyes or one of Michael Odin's
Got my
things.
Red Eyes.
Yeah, we all use Critical Blast, but he's been working his way through the Fiendish 2 books. We're shipping not by tier, but by product weight. So he's kind of working his way up, like the wait list. And but we worked through I know I paid him for like over 1,000 orders at this point, but it's just him and like 2 other guys, so it's taking a while. Just please be patient. Don't yell at him too much.
Waiting on my executive box from Ethan. Waiting on my big box from Irene. Those big guys, those big backing numbers. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start backing lower, and I'll get my book sooner.
No, Jason.
Yeah, just buy the basic book. You'll get it straight away.
You'll get it right away.
Well, you can blame me. You can blame me because it was the standees arrived later, so I just told RJ, let's start just shipping the basic book orders first because the standees took a little while longer. So that's why.
Hey, Snocticon says he got his honeycomb box the other day. Awesome. I guess people are getting
awesome.
I haven't gotten mine. Thank you, Snocticon. Thank you. Rub it in.
You feel the jealousy.
Yep. I'm thrilled you got your box. That's fantastic.
You need to be happy for him.
I'm so happy for Snarkticon. Yay.
I need to check my P.O Box. I just got Grokin today.
I've
been waiting on my Grokin.
I got my Grokin. I'm very happy.
I backed everything on Grokin also. See, I spend money in Comicsgate, Irene. Okay?
You do. And we appreciate you. Thank you.
Did you get original art on your Grokin then? Did you go for that one? Like, I didn't know that was even available. Like,
no, I got all the books in the sketchbook, little mini sketchbook thingy. So I
got the little sketchbook too.
Yeah, I got all the covers and
these trees aren't sexy enough.
That's what I did with the first one too.
But you just put boobs on the trees.
Yeah.
Put boobs on them.
Is that essentially what a knot is on a tree? It's the boobs of the tree.
Did you see the last unicorn? Remember, like, didn't the knots become like big bazungas?
I've heard of the last unicorn, but I've never actually seen it. I don't know what it is.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Huh?
It's animated.
The original art sold out in less than 5 minutes on Grokin.
Yeah, and I couldn't afford that. I mean, I don't have that much money. Come on.
Yeah, I'm waiting to get real damn lucky during a Red Valkyrie auction or something to get his original art.
When is the next Red Valkyrie auction?
I have no idea. I should really know.
I really wish they had like a schedule on their website because I missed the last one. I completely didn't realize.
What was the other one? April? Was it April? May, June, July. It should be coming up.
They do one every season. It's quarterly.
Right. So it should be coming up soon.
Yeah.
I think it's in September. No, October. I mean.
Oh, okay.
Oh, a Halloween one.
Yeah, I think that's
Shay's
Shay's birth month because she does the birth month crap. So, I don't know.
The birth month crap.
Yeah, girls do that. Girls like, it's my birth month. It's like, no, you get a day. You have one day.
Also my birth month, everybody.
You have one day.
I'll at least celebrate the week in my head.
That's fine. Do it in your head. Don't be announcing it.
My birth month. I didn't know I could do that. I want more attention. I'm gonna start doing a birth month too.
Yeah, you need more attention.
Give me attention for a whole month. No, October is busy for like art stuff and streaming and all and launches. September and October are busy as hell.
September to remember. That's what it was last year.
Jeff Ron says my birthday is October. It is. I'm smack dab in the middle of October. I'm getting old. Yay.
I'm a Christmas baby. You're getting old. What are you like? 25?
On Christmas Day or?
No. I'm pretty close to it though.
I'm 25 for like the 9th time.
Yeah,
or 8th time. I don't remember. You know, he hit 30 and you just stop giving a shit because it's like traumatizing to think about how old
wait till you hit 40, Irene.
I can't wait. I'm approaching it. Snappy says, "Did Irene have ADHD?" No, I'm just a little dumb.
Wow, why did your mic just change? That's weird.
Huh?
Your mic gets randomly hot.
Oh wait, does it like?
Now it's back.
Now it's not. Now it's good.
Reduce mic background noise. It's probably some StreamYard shit. Is it fine?
It's probably StreamYard's.
You maybe just knocked a wire or something.
Okay, all right. Eric Cutfuls is sharing links. Frog G, Voodoo's Gods and Magic. Yes, everyone, go back there. That is still available. Everybody go back there right now. Back there now. Back there now.
Ink Spots hasn't died yet.
Nope. Somehow.
Is that something that's coming? What like?
No, but he did break his neck, so I mean, it's possible that it could happen.
He's been like so injured on his job. I'm like,
that campaign's had some rough luck to it pretty much since the launch. But no, it's a fun campaign. We're still trudging away.
Everybody, go give Frog G some love to help Ink Spots
doesn't die.
Yeah, through his medical bills, through his trauma. His trauma therapy.
Yeah, but no, he's been hammering away at coloring some more pages now, so it's good.
Awesome. Cool. Oh, I should invite. Did I invite Odin? Maybe Odin's up. Let me send
Odin might he might be.
He might be. It's a toss up. You never know, but. Why not?
It's dying.
He's sending me Carthage memes because we have a small battle between us because he's like Rome and I'm like Carthage.
What is a Carthage meme?
I'm kind of
Carthage. Okay.
I'm kind of on
I hope you're joking.
I'm kind of on.
Is that just the tapestries or what? Like
tapestry.
You actually not know what Carthage is?
No, I know what Carthage is, but I don't know what a Carthage meme is.
No, we just fake fight over whether Carthage or Rome is cooler.
Oh, okay then. Okay.
Yeah, and clearly Rome won. I know it's just a meme, but I got really into the history of it because I didn't know that much about Carthage, and I was like, "Ooh, the history is awesome." They had this like cool port and everything. And he's like, "Yeah, and they lost." And I was like, "Well, Rome eventually got raised as well, bitch." Hi, Bancroft. What's up?
Yeah, but what's up, Bancroft?
Not
by
Rome, obviously.
F
Carthage.
Yeah. I agree.
Let's pretend for a second I have no idea about anything about Carthage, and you had to explain it to me. In case I didn't know, how would you explain the scenario between Rome and Carthage?
Carthage are bitches.
Wow.
They were actually winning for a really long time.
We're actually pretty cool,
was
guys.
close. It was close. All right. Everybody's getting kicked right now. The stream is over. This Starkey says nothing better than America. That's right. Yep. Well, I'm glad that's settled. Cartridges.
That America wins? Of course America wins.
Oh yeah, America wins. That's true. Are we talking about Michael? What? Oh yeah, Michael Odin. He sends memes of the Ottomans and the East Roman. Yeah, that's him. That's Michael's
Sends
history.
essays.
That's his specialty.
Yeah.
That's his. He sent. I wanted to do some. I mean, props to him. I was like, oh, I want to learn more about Carthage, and he's like, here are these research papers that you can read. I'm like, cool, thank you.
Yeah. Everyone subbed at Nine Realms Publishing, isn't it?
Yes.
He does his historical videos and stuff. They're really cool. I thoroughly enjoy those. They're like an hour, and he's live, and you can interact and stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, he's a giant history nerd. And he has a campaign that's live, Judex. Everybody check it
Judex.
out right now.
Yep.
Judex,
Dope artwork.
Judex.
Cool story.
That was pretty cool.
He made a little comic and put me on the cover.
Did he? Did he
Is that
pay
the
you any likeness
JoJo's
rights?
Bizarre Adventure
Yeah,
cover?
yeah.
Have you got it?
I do. I gotta find it. It's like
Oh,
right next
that's
to me. somewhere.
right.
Did he give you any likeness rights?
Wait, he gets
It's one of a
upset
kind, right?
if you call the Byzantines the Byzantines. This is the most like elitist history major thing ever.
You mean
Hey,
the
Big
Byzantines?
Ranger! The Byzantines.
Oh,
Hello.
I'll show. Yeah, Jay Krager, Bancroft was showing off his art earlier. Like even uses art in the thumbnail. This week, I received 2 commissioned pieces from Jay himself,
Dude,
Mr. Krager,
Krager's
and
amazing.
I think I showed them on Creative Block, but I'll show them off
yeah.
again. You want to see them?
Yes.
Okay.
Did I show the stuff I got? Oh, I think I showed like the sculpture I got in my unboxing stream.
Okay. and they're
Thank
all
you
in
for the sculpture, Jason Krager. It's awesome.
Jason, she was considering painting it.
Okay,
Itself.
I was wondering if it was an original or if it was cast. I was like, if it's 3D printer or if it's obvious not 3D printer, but I was like, if it's casted, then I was like, ooh, I'd love to paint it. But then I realized it was an original, so I'm not touching it. So I don't want to I'm not gonna fuck up your work. But I like painting sculptures. I did not blaspheme your work, and I never will.
So yeah, these are the
Yeah,
like
look at those.
2 pieces that he did.
Dude,
They kind of like
so good.
I know.
Yeah, we
man.
actually showed these off, I think, tonight.
Yeah, that one that was on Instagram, that's like I commissioned him. It's like Lincoln Gannon. So I have a Metroid piece that's in a frame.
I wondered why he was drawing this rubbish.
I wonder why he was. I know, like this amazing artist, and I'm like, could you draw Mario fighting Bowser? And he's sitting there like, God damn it, the one person who like uses the website for commission. Yeah, it's because he did this, which was like Samus and Cray.
Yeah.
And like I was like,
Aw.
it just looked so amazing. And like I colored this and put it on his shirt and everything.
Yeah,
And
you're
when
wearing it in Tampa. It was a nice
Yeah.
bubble butt.
It's,
It was a nice shirt.
oh, you're talking about Samus, okay?
Yes,
But yeah, so I wanted to make it like a
not
triptych.
Mario.
So
Right.
yeah, I was like hero and enemy pairs, and like I can't wait to color these and then put them in their frames right next to each other as like a trio. But yeah, I'm gonna color these up on the streams, and just look at it. Look at all this chipped away zipper tone that he did, man. Like look at it.
Annoying. That's just annoyingly good.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So annoying.
Actually, it's not chipped away. It's white out over the top. I thought it was chipped away. It just looks like that, but like yeah. So yeah, inks.
It sucks
zipper
now.
tone and white out.
Didn't chip it away. Garbage.
He did
Just
the
send
same.
it to me to get rid of it.
No, you're not
Yeah.
getting it.
It's
You're not
fine.
having
I
it.
mean, this
Jason's
is
mine.
totally not absolutely amazing. I'll
Yeah.
fix it. You
Oh,
just
yeah, I'll fix it by putting it on.
Do you
my
want to
wall.
go full screen
same.
on me for a second?
sure.
If Rini had
So
these,
So
you'd
this
paint
is
all over them.
No, I wouldn't
This
this
is-
time.
SPQR.
Give me
It's a
trouble.
it's a
Oh
little,
yeah, I like
um,
SPQR. Yeah, it was good.
Oh,
Yeah. Like it's Pompey and Julius Caesar fighting as a JoJo
Yes.
Bizarre Adventure thing. And he did this special cover for me. There's me with Mel. And she's got the lawnmower, I've got the blouse and the VB.
Nice.
Great. the meme.
I opened that on stream too. I was like, "What is this? What's happening? Why am I on a comic?"
I don't watch your stream, so I didn't. Really...
Did they warn you ahead of time that it was happening, or was it?
No, Mel knew.
Okay.
So.
Oh, that's great. But you didn't know?
No, I had no idea they were doing that.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's a fucked up.
Yeah,
I love
really
the JoJo meme. That book is like the perfect balance between history nerd and weeb. It's like, well.
Now you've got to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Bancroft. And you've got to talk about it on stream, and then Mo's gonna have an aneurysm.
You're just gonna start like posing and doing like woo 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 woo.
Doing what?
Woo woo woo. Like that.
No, it's this. Don't they do this or something? Like this is the pose.
They
the
do all
JoJo's
kinds of poses. I mean, the JoJo pose is like this, like the hat, I mean, like, and then like with her pelvis thrusted out, like.
What is the pelvis thrusts? Let me see that. Hold on, I wasn't watching.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I've got a sound effect ready for that as well.
Yeah.
Go on, pose.
No.
Good.
I
Wait.
know the sound effect you have ready, and that's not going to happen.
At least do 3 JoJo's hand poses over your face, and I'll time it. Go on.
Irene, I'm dying of kidney disease. Come on, before I die, do it. There you go.
Thank you. Okay, there you go.
Nice.
You could have it could have been whilst the camera was on you.
I just love JoJo. JoJo is so extra. Mo was there. Hello, Oni. What's up?
Hello.
Hello. Oh, hey! We have another guest.
Oh.
Dan, what's up?
Hi.
Oh my god.
Man.
How's this drawn? Waiting for you guys. I figure whenever.
I didn't hear you come in. I'm sorry. We're just yapping away. It's mostly me. It's too loud.
Oh, I hear you. I can hear you while I'm waiting here, so.
Can't hear anything because I'm just, over my own obnoxious voice. What's up, Dan? What are you working on tonight?
I am working on. Well, I'll show you in a second. I'm set up like in my unusual setup here, but this is because I'm over my drawing table, so I'm gonna go and tilt it. It's my Conan cover I'm working on here.
Ooh, and big one, please.
So it's upside down right now.
I'll just stand on my head.
It looks the right way up to me.
Wait, take me off big screen. Take me off big screen till I fix this. Till I get this.
What?
Thing fixed.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh,
Okay.
it looks amazing.
Okay,
Whatever angle it is at.
I don't know why.
Now it's
it's like sideways and stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, it's fine. I could just break
I'll
my
get it.
neck while looking at it. That's
Hang
fine.
on. Oh, I got the drawing turned sideways too. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, that's
Oh man.
it's a Polish moment. Rini, it's a Polish moment.
It is. Yeah, it happens. That's right. Please be patient with us, everybody. That's amazing. Look at that anatomy. Holy
So
shit.
good.
Oh.
I'm saying
So
it
this is
again.
essentially
I
this
love
is-
the
this-
underlighting.
What's that?
I was just gonna say it again. I love the underlighting on his tits.
Okay. Yeah, I did that just for you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Dan.
that's really cool.
Big lights, underlit man tits.
This is essentially done. I'm just darkening it like really with my better lead. Really, I did most of it today, or most of it was finished today. But
Yeah.
That's it.
looks Done, but
yeah, I'm gonna scan it in and I'm gonna color the crap out of it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that was what I was wondering. Were you gonna color it?
Yeah.
Get rid of the crap with color.
You usually do digital inks, though, right? So
Yeah, when I scan it, no, I actually no, I mean, I was doing it for a while, but then there was a couple pieces and I wanted the original art, and I was very frustrated, like I didn't have it, and I really liked the piece. Said screw this, I'm going back to drawing. Actually, I think it's faster to draw in pencil, and because you can't zoom in on it and that sort of thing. That's what happens when you. So I like the feel of the pencil and all that kind of stuff, and the lead and paper, and I scan it in. Rini, I did your finished piece with pencil, and I scanned it in and worked out it, colored it in Photoshop. So.
What? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was all digital.
Yeah, so there's an original. Actually,
Oh my gosh! What? You didn't tell me that. Give me that. Give me.
Wait, I'll dig it up. I think I can dig it up. Hang on, I forgot.
That belongs on my wall. I will pay you.
Yeah, she'll finally put something on a wall now if you give it
I
to
will. No, I have one single room in my house that things are allowed on the wall. The rest of the house, the walls must be bare, like a psychopath's house.
Just
But
in the
only one
bathroom.
room.
You're like
Just
the
the
guy
bathroom,
from American Psycho.
I thought he has stuff.
American
in his
Psycho?
house. Oh, she probably didn't watch
Hey,
it.
it's Vaughn.
No, everything has to be just so.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah,
Vaughn,
she's definitely
if you
like
want
that.
the link.
Reluctantly.
Are you guys ready for Vaughn? Are your ears ready? I know.
I got a poker game I gotta get to, and like whenever
I have to
Vaughn
do
gets
literally
here.
anything else.
Gotta cut the lawn.
Yeah, as soon as one gets there, I think it might be time for bed.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we totally we're good friends, Vaughn. We're good friends. I sent you the link. You can come on anytime, and then everybody else will leave, but that's okay. All right, come tell us more about why Batman is awesome. Actually, that would be fun. 400 confirmed. We're already bidding on your piece, Dan.
No, clearly it's this tiny drawing that I'm doing that he wants to pay that much money for.
Oh, that would be great too.
Is that Dan shuffling around?
I think
Doing
so.
the
Sorry.
shuffle there,
No.
Dan?
Oh, remember, just a member chat from Snafu before I forget. Snafu, thank you so much for being a member for 10 months. Thank you. I'm still subscribed? Question mark. Did you not want to subscribe? I would hope you would. I hope I didn't do anything to deserve an unsubscribe, my good friend. Also, John did nothing wrong. I'm so mean. Caleb Reynolds just became a YouTube member. Thank you so much, Caleb. Thank you. Thank you. So, I mean, I like inviting Vaughn on streams because for the first time, I'll be not the loudest person on my own channel.
I'll just put my music on and draw. It's fine.
You say you can stream for a little bit. Oh, before you head back to the bar with Diaz, we'll say everybody is partying it up in Austin. I'm a little jealous, but that's okay.
Party it up here then, Irene. Get your drink on.
I should. I'm trying to not. Well, I'm trying to not be such a wino. So
You trying not to drink? What is going on?
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like I have self-control once in a while.
Self-control? What the hell's that?
We're men. We don't know what that is.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I assumed that.
Yeah.
I've learned that through experience. It's this thing where you occasionally resist doing something you really want to do because it's bad for you.
That sounds
boring.
I know, it sounds very stupid. But
Dull.
apparently it's what well-adjusted people do, so I'm trying to pretend like I'm
Who said you're
well-adjusted.
well-adjusted?
I'm not. I'm not.
No, that was
Someone
I
lied
was
to
putting
you.
effort into it.
Putting effort into it.
I'm faking it, that's the point.
Fake it till you make it.
5-day weekend. Oh yeah. Yeah, if I didn't have so much work, I've got like commissions to finish too. I was like, it's too short notice, but I don't know. I'll be out in Austin. I'll be going to Vegas and Alamo City whenever that happens.
Ah,
I'm gonna try. I'll try to.
I'll
make
be there
it.
as long as I don't try COVID too.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. I am not looking forward to this shit. Ugh.
Maybe it'll happen like they won't
It'll
start
be
it
next-
too early for the election or whatever. Like the election
be-
variant.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna be like, well, it's harder for them to like during the summer. It's like everybody knows. I don't know. It's during the winter when it's flu season. They're like, oh my god, it's getting so bad. But during spring and summer, usually it gets better, so they don't really have an excuse. So you should be fine. But also, it's election year, so things are going to probably go crazy, and the world is going to blow up, and it's going to be terrible. Hey, Vaughn, what's up? Hello, the Black Pit. That is Vaughn's room. What's going on? What just happened? Is his like phone broken? Hey, Sam Plagel's in the chat.
Wait,
Hello.
He's in the con, isn't he?
Oh,
Hold
is
on.
it? Yeah, he's in Texas,
Did I join
as you would say.
two
Oh,
different,
great. You're in a wind tunnel.
Hold on. Did I join from two different?
Come on.
All right. Kick the first one and invite this.
I did, Vaughn. Hello.
Wait, I'm
You're on
here.
stream now. Yes. Oh my god, this is a disaster, guys.
Vaughn, we're live. You're live right now, Vaughn.
We're live!
This is television.
Yeah, I know I'm live. I know. No, it's actually you.
Vaughn, how has Austin been? Tell us all the dirty secrets,
It's
what
good.
everybody has
It's
been
good.
doing,
I was, the only
all the
reason
degeneracy.
I'm away from the bar because I was at the con with a backpack, and then we went to the bar area, and they're like, "Yeah, you can't come in here with the backpack," and I'm like, "This is comic books, man. No, we can't let you in here. You have to go back and drop it off in your room." So
Wait, they
I'm
won't
doing
let you in the
that, and
bar
then
with a backpack?
They said it's just comic
Yeah,
books, and they
even though
said
it's
you
just
definitely
comic- I'm
can't
like,
come in now.
I'm like, it's comic books. Like, nothing suspicious at all going on here. They wouldn't have it.
No.
Very upset.
That's weird. That's weird.
I was hanging out with Phil Diaz, Brandon, our boy Bobby, and who else was there? Nick Patera, the Biggins, Chad Townsend.
Cool. Oh, Chad's there.
I can't
That's
believe I'm going to
right.
say this, but Vaughn, you have to yell. No one can hear you.
I had to yell.
Yeah, you're actually really quiet for once. It's shocking.
Requesting
part
Vaughn
of
be
it was
louder.
honestly, Rini, is you were saying that you wanted someone louder than you. And now normally I deliver on what I'm asked for, but I thought it'd be funnier if I came in and I was just quiet.
I like how
Well, you're
Dan's
on your
shuffling is
phone.
louder than
Yeah,
Vaughn.
Dan's rustling about is like 3 times louder than you are, Vaughn.
Alright, I'll be louder.
We've all been
Dan.
suffering through it for the last 5 minutes.
Dan, I apologize. I'm muting Dan. Dan, when you come back, you can unmute. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Dan, get it
Oh,
together,
is he
man.
back? Okay. Are you Dan?
Still rustling.
Yeah,
It's like,
forget it. Oh, I found it. Oh my gosh, I found it. Holy shit. No, I didn't.
What are you drawing?
That's the least.
unpacking.
Yeah, mute me. But
Okay.
I don't know where it is. Shit.
No. Okay. I will. If there's gonna be more shuffling. All right. This is a struggle. This is a struggle. Austin is just as bad as LA. I lived in Austin for
No,
a couple
it's
years.
not.
I did
No,
not.
it's not.
I didn't. It is not, but I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like it.
Why didn't you like Austin? Wait, you were in Austin? You lived in Austin?
Yeah, I lived in Austin. For a
God, do you
couple
not know
years.
all the Reed lore?
Clearly. I know that.
Yeah. And why don't you know everything about my life ever?
Do you
Everyone
want me
who's
to
on my
stalk
channel-
you? Like, is that
No,
like,
no, really, no.
She's like, been there.
No, it's already had that. Let's
Already
not
had
don't need
that.
that again.
You've
Yeah.
had that? Oh,
What?
I'm sorry.
And it's fine. It's just people. People are crazy. Yeah, I lived in Austin for a while. I don't know. It's like it was probably because I was like view of it was probably also colored by the fact that I was working at a day job that I wasn't like super happy with. But
Oh, gotcha.
the town was like it's artsy, but it's not artsy in the way that I really enjoy. It just felt very hipstery. It's like kale soap artsy, not comics and fun
Kale
stuff
soap.
artsy. Yeah, it's like really hipstery Californians. That was my impression of it. I was like,
Is that
"Ooh, let
where
me
all the
find artsy
Californians
things."
go when they
Yeah.
go to Texas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
I've been on
is. It
6th
absolutely
Street,
is.
I've been on 6th Street, and that's about, and then the convention center, and that's about it. So,
Okay,
I haven't
yeah.
seen any hipsters. Well,
6th Street
I
is
guess
fun.
I've
Well,
seen
because
hipsters.
6th Street
Wait,
is
why
like
do
the
you like
college party
hipsters?
area. I don't like hipsters, Vaughn. That's the point. That's why I didn't enjoy being in Austin.
You would
But
hate
where
Melbourne
I
then.
haven't seen any hipsters that I
I
know
would.
of.
Well, that's because you've been only on 6th Street. 6th Street is like the frat partying street. It's different. It's a different experience if you live there. Like up north and in the other. If you try to find any artsy things in the city, it's all hipster stuff, and that was very annoying for me.
Well, that's generally artsy places in general, or hipsters.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's like everybody's like, well, it's artsy. You must love it. No, I don't. Not that kind of artsy. Nope. I don't like navel
I'm
gazing,
not
like
other
hail
girls.
soap, fucking crochet. I mean, it's not a girl thing. It's just, I think
know,
that stuff
I
is
just wanted to
boring
make
and,
fun of you.
and very self-indulgent. How dare you?
If kale soap isn't just
Can't
a
have any
girl
of them.
thing, I feel bad for those men.
It probably is. I mean, it was a meme. But I'm sure there actually is. Okay, also Houston, we're very friendly. Houston, I've only been there briefly, but I just remember it was a huge city and it was hard to find things.
Have a good one. All right. We out.
Well,
Okay.
it's spa time.
No, I'm not out yet.
Walk us to the. Oh, you're still dropping off your backpack. Okay.
Yeah.
I like how
And
we're
my
like
bag,
following
I got
Vaughn on his
this shit.
adventures. Wait, what did you
Yeah.
get at the con?
Well, listen,
Hold on, let me read this super chat. Hold on. Body for 5, thank you. Just got both Phoenix chapters. These books look amazing. Beautiful artwork. Can't wait to read them. Thank you so much, Bodied. I hope you enjoy the story. I'm very proud of how the writing came out in chapter 2. I hope you enjoy it. Spent a lot of time on it. So and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you
All
for
right,
your
Vaughn.
support.
Now you may talk. What comics did you get?
At the con, I mostly got. I don't know if I got any comics. I got some artwork, some prints. I talked to Stephen Platt, Simon Bisley's fucking hysterical. That was really fun. I talked to a few other artists. Yeah, second time meeting him, but he was like fucking hysterical this time. He was telling us stories about him getting shit faced. The time he drew a penis on Kevin Eastman's face when he passed out. Yeah, so you know Kevin Eastman.
I think so.
All right, Kevin Eastman created the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that's right.
His face. All right, this is the hotel.
I thought the U's created the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, everybody's going to like dogpile me now, but I've never read the Ninja Turtles. We didn't have that in Taiwan. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We didn't have it in England
Why
either.
do I hang out with you?
I know. I'm the worst. Yeah.
You're the worst.
There was a Taiwanese. She was like, "I don't accept it."
No, we just didn't have it. I'm racist against turtles, guys.
Racist.
Yeah.
I'm
Did you
glad
see
you
all
had a
the
good time.
There was like a recent comic when they made the turtles like black, and when they turn into humans, and people were like, I totally thought the whole time, like, what the fuck? They're green. What do you mean? They're like, they just radiate.
Well, it's
that
because
energy.
all these people said I always black coded the turtles.
You said that.
Have you heard that
Starfire
term before?
too. I'm like, she's
I
orange.
Oh, no,
have.
I've
I
heard
don't
it, yes,
even know what
definitely.
that means. Well, I hear the whole coded thing a lot. It's like some character or some anthropomorphic or some really cartoony character that's like doesn't have a specific racial background. People be like, well, they're like black coded or Asian coded. And I'm like, I mean, sometimes I get it, like the whole Transformers thing, but sometimes I also like don't.
They always say Knuckles is
It's
black
their
coded.
headcanon.
Listen, I'm not
Sometimes
saying,
it seems like it's just people
They're
making
racist.
assumptions, you know.
I'm not
Yes,
saying
that's
they're racist.
definitely what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the people who are saying that Starfire is black coded, you know, she has her background in slavery. And I'm not saying that's what they're saying, but that is what I think they're saying. I think they're racist.
What?
Genuinely.
Just not because she's orange.
They're saying that. They're like, Starfire is a black queen. I'm like, why? Because she was like, what?
That is legit very stupid because she's orange and she's an alien.
Borma, you're about to say because
Yeah,
she's a
no,
slut?
but people aren't stupid.
Eric Huffle
No.
says April was black coded because she had a
I've never
perm.
said that. She's not a.
That's dumb as shit. What is that sound?
What is
Yeah,
gravity?
we've been joined by the Borg.
Are you
I know,
getting
dude.
abducted by aliens? What the shit is happening?
That's so funny.
Okay, is Dan Lawless shuffling? Okay, he's not. Oh no, I think his internet
It was
dropped.
Vaughn. I think it was Vaughn because he
It
muted
was
himself.
Yeah.
And yeah, now the crab is gone. Stop being rated.
The alien invasion
Oh, I'm
has
not
gotten
muted.
to
Yeah,
him.
wow.
And I was
Well
worried
said,
about my
mate.
scratching. Jeez, oh man.
I know. Well,
I would kill
Can't
you
find
for
it.
scratching right now, Jason.
Well,
I think that might have been my exasperation. I was like, God darn, I can't find it. I can't find the stupid piece. There it is.
He's still looking for it.
Oh,
You
What are you
threw it
looking
away.
for?
Well, it's I
that's so
see.
sad.
There's
Oh, you
everything
found
else.
it.
Everything else is here.
It's an original piece.
Oh, so sad.
Ragnar
Where did
piece.
it go?
Got it all. Everything else I did in the past year, and it's
Well,
where's
what's
this?
gonna happen is
Maybe I put it in like a
it's
special
over.
place or something.
But you'll find it the minute the stream is over. That's what's gonna
Of course.
happen. I'm sure you'll find it somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I kind of looked. I looked at the original art on. I brought it up in Photoshop just to make sure did I actually draw this thing. And,
I couldn't really tell.
and looking at it, no, it's drawn. It looks drawn, you know. So
I thought I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if it was like digital or because
well, I do so much. You know, finishing with the in Photoshop with the coloring that that it really doesn't matter. So
I remember seeing your sketch. I think your sketch was digital.
yeah, the sketch was just Photoshop, sure.
Oh, okay. But then you did the pencils traditionally and then colored
Yep.
it. Oh, okay. All right.
I printed it out, and I don't know where in the world.
Oh, we lost Vaughn. All right, bye, Vaughn.
Yeah, I mean, oh.
Aww.
Hashtag
Oh yeah, someone hey Diaz brothers, if you're watching, tell Vaughn to keep an eye on his wallet
This
so he doesn't
prison
leave
wallet.
it again. Snafu asks, Rini, can you explain the history of Asia and Germanic Europe specifically when it comes to Attila the Hun? No, I actually don't know that history very well. We need Michael Odin on here. I am ignorant about that history. All I know is he conquered a lot of things and ravaged a lot of cities and fucked shit up. The end. Yeah.
Alexander the Great was the greatest of all time. That's all you need to know.
I mean, it's in the name.
Oh, Alexander was interesting. I didn't know. So, I mean, he conquered a serious portion of the world. There were Greek cities all the way into Asia and northern India. They're there's cities in northern India and central Asia that, because after Alexander died, his empire kind of fell apart because nobody could keep it together. But because his generals kind of settled cities along the way, and there's so many like Alexandrias dotted all over the places because those are all like the cities that he established during his campaigns, is insane. That there are Greek cultured cities in the middle of Asia that follow Buddhism but have like these Buddhist sculptures that are in Greek style. It's crazy.
That's really cool.
I love.
He
finding
got
out
to the Hyphasis River. That's as far as he got, which is over the Indus, and a lot of the land that he conquered, he didn't even have to fight. People were just like, nah, I'm not gonna even bother. They just gave it to
You
him.
can.
Yeah.
Well, probably the probably leadership was so bad back then for pretty much everybody. It says, hey, why not try something new? You know,
Yeah.
who cares? Oh, you're a horrible leader. So what?
Can't be
Like,
worse.
maybe we can get an aqueduct out of this.
Exactly.
Well, it was in the Romans, but
Oh. Wait, what? The Alexander the Great was like a
Alexander.
Roman guy.
Alexander isn't Rome. Oh my god. I can't
Oh, yeah,
tell
no.
if Jake is taking the piss or not.
He was on Carthage's side instead, right?
Okay, alright. Oh, we're done here. Jake, you're banned from the channel.
Good. That's probably for the best.
Oh, no.
What does that do to your ego when your name is freaking everywhere? And I mean,
Probably.
Sure.
it's bad not being a comic artist, you know. It's,
I mean, his last name was the Great. I mean, come on.
I know.
That was his last
That was
name.
how he was born.
Yeah, I was born
The
great.
Great.
I was born the Great. Yeah.
Mr.
Vic
Great.
IP for $1.99. Thank you, Vic. I'm gonna raise troops to conquer Asia because chicks. Great motivation.
It's not wrong.
Asian-
The eternal
that's how
motivation of men.
I mean,
I saw this thing. I don't know if it's true. That white men find Asian women super hot, and Asian women find white men super hot. Is there any truth to that in anyone's anecdotal evidence?
I find hot women hot. Like, I don't care.
Yeah,
what
but like as a
ethnicity they are.
trend. As a trend.
I'm more
I'm just
attracted
talking
to
like I think
Hispanic
I saw
women.
it, they get with dating sites and stuff. You know, they get these interesting.
I have
statistics.
heard that a lot, and anecdotally, whenever I see a white and Asian couple, it's always a white guy and an Asian woman, like
Asian?
90% of the time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Asian.
it's very
I mean,
rare
that's
you see.
my
yeah, it's very rare you
parents
see the
as
other way
well.
around.
Hello, and everyone I grew up with who was Hapa, that's half Asian, was like their parents. So, I
Haitian?
don't know what it is. It's just one of those things. It's like a cultural mesh or something. It's culture and instinct and all that. It just all fit together. Jeremy Burtz, member for 14 months. Thank you. Any update on my mug? I just got it. It is in my. It is in my foyer. I'm gonna mail it out on. Oh, I can mail it out
Do you
tomorrow.
have a foyer?
Foyer.
La-di-da.
It's like a tiny closet space inside my front door.
So it's a closet.
It's not fancy at all. It's just a place to put my shoes, guys, and I dump all my packages there. No,
So it's a closet. Say it's a closet.
it's a closet.
Thank you.
Yeah. There you go. So yeah, I'll mail it out. Thank you. It's a religious thing. Genetic? Religious thing? I don't know what that means. Almost Asian women. I don't know. I've heard a lot of stuff about Asian and kind of Slavic women are more traditional, and because that's rare in the West, a lot of people prefer that. So I mean, I can kind of see that. That
I've
is
never
true.
really met any Asian women to know over here.
Like even
When
more
you say
modern
Asian, do you mean what, like the British call Asian? Or
No,
what we would
because
call-
I don't call Asians what the British call Asian. I just call, yeah.
Oh,
just-
thank you. That's so weird. I just never get.
I know,
used to
even
it.
I found that weird. Hey, this actually turned out okay. Look at this shit.
It's
Yeah,
because,
actually,
yeah, that's
cool.
really good.
Actually turned out
It's
alright.
because-
I'm so surprised. But that's awesome. Yeah,
Hey, I
you
can
did
actually
that
see
so
it now.
fast.
Nice.
That's
I
awesome.
saw the I
Nice.
saw the piece that Luca Brico did for you, Rini, that Jake said is on the back cover of book 2.
Yes. Yeah. Let me go get it. Actually, I'll be
I
right
was
back, guys.
blown away by that. I'd never seen that before.
He's gonna hire him now.
Rico is so good.
like,
Everybody go follow.
What the hell is
Luca
this guy?
Brico. Yeah.
How
he's
dare
really good.
he go around being such a good artist and be not known?
He didn't even enter it in the competition. Like, he shared that after the competition was over.
Oh,
He
maybe
just
he
did
didn't
it as
get
a fan
finished
art
in
piece.
time.
No, he
Maybe.
didn't. But I was like, well, I'm just gonna buy it from you because I want it as a back cover.
Yeah.
Let me go get it. I'll be right back.
It's so good.
That's why it helps to do those fan art contests. You never know what'll come out of it.
Rini's fan art contest was like the first piece of art I did for CG that wasn't like the animation.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
It enticed me to draw again, and I never stopped. And look where I am now.
Did I say anything bad about it?
I would it'd be fine if you did. It'd be fine if you did.
Because I know I helped her judge it. And I actually went on the show and we kind of looked at the stuff. But when I
Oh, I don't mind.
when I look at when I looked at all that art, I thought, what not just was it good art, but did it fit with Rini's theme? Like was
Yeah.
it kind of did the art stock sort of complement her book? So it was more of that, and than just how good was
No,
it?
I get you,
Because
yeah.
there was a guy who did a great painting, but
Series.
it wasn't really Rini. It's kind of got to get in the theme of things. So.
I mean, I really struggled to get like this Ragnar. I'm actually happy with how it looked, but I've drawn like a different one in the past that does not look like her at all, and I hate the drawing, but I'll show it anyway. It's not in this folder. Like it was just really. I find it really hard to make stuff look like that classic appealing look that Rini's art has. No, it's not around. The one folder that isn't here. She looked like a snake woman. She didn't look like a human. She just looked like some kind of like pointy faced snake woman. But yeah. No, I don't think you said anything bad, Dan. But
Okay.
I wouldn't. It would have been complete. It would have been completely fine if you did.
You would just go on his hit list, and he would.
Yeah.
Just let the air out
You'd
of
be dead by now. You'd be
let the
dead
air
by
out of
now.
my tires in my car at the next convention. Yeah, would we
Be
even
putting
write?
on lipstick as he sharpens.
I was gonna say, so that's like
as
it's
he
like
describes a bullet.
it's like Billy Madison.
Yeah.
They say there's a bullet out there with your name on it. So if you just like put your name on a bullet, you'll never get shot.
What if
Right?
there's two
I'm sure-
bullets?
I'm sure
with
it
your
That's
name on
totally
it?
true. Should totally do that. I'll keep you. Oh, I almost fell off my chair. This is my dinner. I'm hungry. I'm getting my dinner.
You
Okay.
know,
No, it's my protein shake. I've been drinking protein shake. It's weight loss.
What happens if you lose that bullet though? It's like, where'd I put that bullet? Damn it! Like, shit.
Somebody else has it.
Yeah, then I'd be really worried.
Yeah.
Feel like, no, I made it. I brought it into existence, and now I've lost it, and I don't really want to
Yes, this
find
is Jake's.
it again.
It's coming somewhere.
Vic IP for $1.99. So Asians don't like Mexican Rumpelstiltskin. Oh my god! What Mexican?
What?
What?
Oh, Vic's back.
I do not understand.
Hey, I can't speak for all Asians. I'm sure there are actually I know Asian, Mexican, Hispanic Asian couples. Man, people will pair up and whichever way they want. Just people have wild preferences. So, yeah. I'm sure somebody
People
if
are
it exists,
freaks.
if it exists, I'm sure somebody is into it. So don't worry.
Yeah, there's
Everybody
people
has a
who
chance.
are attracted to roller coasters, airplanes.
Oh god. Yeah.
Australians.
Yeah, imagine that.
Oh yeah, that's the worst. Here you go. I finally found it. Look. Here's Luca Brico's piece. I mean, it probably would be clearer if I showed it digitally, but I want to show off what it looks like on the back.
Very
Look,
nice.
It is so beautiful.
What finish does your book have? Is that like a matte
Is-
finish?
It's
satin.
matte.
It's matte.
No, it's matte. The interiors are satin. The covers are matte. I'm thinking next time I might try like that soft touch. I know I swore I
No.
would-
You need
Okay.
anti-scuff mat. You need anti-scuff mat.
I
I
can't
really like.
stand.
I really
soft
like
touch.
soft touch.
Same.
Why don't
Oh,
you
no.
like soft touch?
I can't even touch it. I feel
Yeah.
I feel bad when people do that with their books. I almost have to put gloves on. I can't touch it. But yeah, anti-scuff matte. It's new. It's not new. It's what Inglorious Rex had. It's like
that's
you
a nice
never. There's never a mark on it ever.
Really?
It's
Okay.
amazing.
I'll ask my printer if
And-
they can do that.
It's unpleasant to hold. You say that?
The
Soft touch.
special
It's so like they
velvety-
call it velvet.
Yeah.
I really. It's not my thing.
Yeah, it's just
Nice.
it's something for I guess band because I have that way with certain textures too, where I just can't like.
Yeah, I can't touch velvet either.
It's like
I
backpacks.
love
Like
velvet. I
backpacks, just
love
to me,
velvet.
I can
Backpacks
touch
is
them, but they just
psychopath.
give me like a
What?
feeling.
I didn't know people had that kind of preference. That's weird.
Yeah.
I love velvet. I was
No, I
like,
like
ooh, it's
matte,
so
though.
comfortable.
I like matte. My
I
comic
love
was matte.
velvet and soft touch.
Here's the thing about the anti-scuff matte as well. If you know anything about varnishing paintings, a lot of times they'll do varnish of paintings where they do it crisscross many times, many layers, and it creates a kind of crystalline coverage over the painting that the light actually it makes the colors underneath the varnish more vibrant. So I actually have a normal matte and then an anti-scuff matte copies of the Lucent. I put them next to each other. Even though it's printed the same, the anti-scuff looks more vibrant because it's got that added thing where the light just kind of bounces off it more. It's yeah, I would really rate that. I suggest everyone go with that.
All right, I will try that next time. Here are the trading cards. I'm just gonna show off some stuff from Fiendish now. Yay! Look, the trading cards. They turned out so pretty.
Cool beans.
Yeah, I'm thinking someone snarky said spot gloss. I know I was traumatized by spot gloss in the first book, but I am after seeing Terror in the Trenches, I'm like seriously considering it now because that looks so cool. I want to hold on. Let
You
me
never
exit.
want to do a foil cover, by the way?
I don't think it would fit Fiendish. I like how I sort of have this look where the logo is just all white. It's real simple. And what I'm thinking of, okay, hold on. Let me
Yeah, I like your
show.
logo.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
like real
read it from
simple.
far away. It's nice, and if you foil it, yeah, it'll take away.
Yeah,
Well,
like I don't.
fetus is organic. You don't want to the
Very
high tech
true.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. I mean, I was like, I was thinking, well, some things can fit flashy, foily stuff like the magic, but no, I want to keep the branding and the products. That's why I was like, I was gunning for the stretch goal for the canvas world map because that fits the world, that fits the texture. And I like to have all the books have this matte or some a print run of book one didn't, but I want to going forward use like matte or now that Bancroft has suggested it, the anti-scuff kind of finishing. But the most I'll do, and this is what I'm thinking of with this cover, is and don't hold me to it, guys, because you guys know my experience with spot gloss, but spot gloss on the hand and the figures and have it because and the figures, hold on. Let's see. And I think I might do another print run of chapter 1 where just like the figures or something in the foreground is gloss and then everything else is soft touch matte and the title is just all white because I like the
I
simplicity.
think the next level is to do like what Ethan did on his Cyberfrog like blank covers where you get like a 3D effect on
Yeah,
some
the
element.
embossed. Just the embossing,
Yeah.
you mean?
Embossing, yeah.
Yeah, but surely you would have to have that kind of not sculpted, but it's not just a straight emboss. Like like a logo would be a straight emboss. It would just be it's raised up. But it's sort of like molded in a way. So just imagine you had that hand. It would have to kind of have the lumps and bumps of the hand on it. I have no idea how that is done, but that would
so
take it to the
cool.
next level because you see that on some really big expensive books, and it does add just so much to the impact.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, like a
that'll
plastic
be-
mold. Moromi has it. Yeah.
I have a.
I don't know if
there's
it. I don't.
there's
Do you
a-
think it adds to it or takes? Because when you're trying to create an image, you're trying to get an illusion of reality. When that's something that happens that on the art
It's a
itself.
consideration. I don't know. I just think it's cool.
I'll tell you a way it adds to a book. There's a manga about a woman with exceptionally large tetangalangs, and they on the covers they do exactly what you're saying with the tetangalangs. And I can
Touch
grab
that.
it right now.
That's right.
Well,
EVS
you're right though. Dan has a point. Like it would stop you and get you just like put your hand over the boobs, and you're like, oh, look at that. But yeah, it would be.
I didn't exactly say that.
affect the way you look at the image.
Don't put words in my mouth.
I think you said
Hey, you
that.
know
I
what it
heard
would
you
do?
say that.
Chat saying Ethan sold one. I remember that. I forgot earlier. He auctioned off a mold, so it's like a plastic raised thing that they could probably just stamp the cover onto. I'm sure
he
it
did that
cost
on
so
my
much
channel.
more to make that, but I think he
embossing part.
did.
I
Yeah,
could go
those
get
are
I was like,
those.
I don't know
that
how
was
he did
so
that. He
cool.
sold the mold on your channel, you idiot. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
I forgot to. Vic IP, hold on. Vic IP has a few supers. Thank you for $1.99. I'm kidding. You will give our son straight spines. I don't know what that means, but thank you for the $2. Vic IP for another $2. Oh, Jane Bezel. Who is that? Or Mike Diodato Jr.? What?
Mike Dr. Jr., yeah.
I know who Mike Diodato. Who's Jane Bezel Dua?
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Okay. Well,
Sounds
thank
like
you for
they're
the
making you
$2.
cast a magic spell without
Oh
knowing it.
no! Well, I didn't. I broke it up in the middle of it, so it didn't work. There you go.
True.
Dispelled. Because I can't read. Reading is hard.
Yep.
Yeah, the printer gave it to him. I don't. Would that work? Because it's so tempting to want do all kinds of cool stuff for your book and the printing, but I like it when people put branding first. It's like, yeah, this is a cool thing, but if your book doesn't suit holofoil, then don't force your book to have holofoil.
Yeah.
And if your book doesn't suit sort of this kind of product that everybody's doing, don't do it. Like it should be a balance between all the cool products that everybody is kind of into in the crowdfunding scene, but also what actually suits your IP.
I'm okay with forcing it. I'm going to force it on my books.
No, yours holofoil really fits your art style and your books, though.
The thing I'm trying to do for my book that I'm hoping I can pull off, I need to get an example first. I'm trying to do triple foil. It's like base foil, but then foil stamping, and then like I can get like holograms over the top. I'm hoping I can pull it off. I'm gonna try and do a run of trading cards in the style first to see if it works. But yeah.
How much expense does this stuff add?
No. I think I found a printer that isn't it where it doesn't. Whenever people go through mix them and they add like the spot gloss and it takes it to thousands. I think the place I found it won't be that expensive, but and I can still do short runs of it too. But fingers crossed, it might not happen. I need to get like examples first, otherwise I can't plan around it. But yeah.
Fingers. I hope that works out. I think that would be cool. Because if you find a place that can do those kind of cool effects, I'm sure even though I'm not thinking of doing holofoil, there might be something else like they can print cool hardcovers or something like that. Oh my gosh, I was getting really bored waiting for something the other day at an appointment. I started planning out how I wanted all the hardcovers for Fiendish Love because I'm like, eventually I want there to be like the whole series. It'll be like 3 huge hardcovers and it'll be like 3 arcs and it'll be all nice and leather bound. And I'm like, I have dreams. It'll be like 15 years from now. But
Just the Berserk cover, just the Berserk hardbacks, but your book.
no, I mean, I do love the Berserk hardbacks, but I have a like a whole I sketch out a whole design thing. They're essentially going to be like the black and white, the white on black covers that I do, and I'm going to do one of those for every book. But I picked out. I'm kind of going to reuse some of those designs because I have all those designed out for the whole series, and I'm going to pick 3 of them that represent each arc, and those are going to be on the covers and like embossed on black leather, kind of like Berserk, but with more illustration-y. Oh, look at that! Oh my gosh, I love that look.
That's cool.
This is just
nice.
one.
That look nice.
So
Oh my
this is Max.
Oh,
That's a slip
so
case.
pretty.
Oh, that's cool.
And then you get the hardcover.
Man, the stuff you can make today is just extraordinary. Really.
And look what he did on the inside.
That's
Holy
cool.
Damn.
shit. Wait, is that like a card that's glued on?
It's a sticker. So
Oh.
I guess what happened is these are probably made overseas. So these are probably printed in China or something. And he would have
Probably.
sent that sticker. He would have had those stickers made, signed them all, and then in China, because I think this came all shrink wrapped.
Oh, right,
then
and the printers.
they would apply it
Yeah.
to the
Okay.
thing. Yeah. I've got
That's
all of these.
gorgeous.
They're the best. If you can get your hands on these, it's like this is the gold standard.
Cool. Cool. Oh, I haven't even seen that before.
Yeah, Mackie kind of keeps his nose clean. He's a cool guy. Like, he's not a weirdo or anything. He's just head down, does his stuff. He makes like over 100,000 on his crowdfunds, but
Oh
Nice.
wow.
you know, he
Good for
doesn't really
him.
get involved in anything.
Smart man. That is awesome. Yeah, I'd love to have a nice collected edition. It's just oh, that would be so cool in the future. That stuff's expensive to make.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm.
You need to.
Yeah.
You probably you'd want to sell about 3,000. I reckon. That's what you're kind of looking at if you want to do it properly. So that's sort of where you kind of need to build yourself up to.
Yeah, I think for hardcovers, I mean, if I don't make any money, I can run it for less. But it's one of those things. Maybe it'll be a gradated thing. Like I can do a hardcover at a certain amount, and then it gets upgraded to leather bound, or it'll be years from now. But I have dreams. I have dreams.
Well, I'm making hardcovers, but I'm not doing that. You know, I'm not doing the slip cover with the foil and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, you can make them short, small run, but my eventual dream is to one day have fully sized, French-sized bande dessinée album stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's. I've gotten quotes for that, and it's. I think you have to print them in France. There's no other way.
Is that not the size you're doing? I thought there was hardcover.
No, I'm
for, like,
doing
bigger.
there's 2 sizes. There's sort of A4 size, which is the smaller size. That's what I'm doing. And then there's the big size. And the big size, it's like 4 or 5 times as expensive. And plus, how do you ship them? You know, and then I need to think about the mailers. You know, how big is does the mailer going to have to be, and all that sort of stuff. So I would be happy just to wait, and you know, maybe eventually one day you get a publishing deal and someone else handles it for you. You know?
That would be, yeah. You know, it was. I mean, I still love doing everything myself because I have total control. But some days it's like, this is a lot of work. Where someone would just do all this work for me. That would be nice. No, it's cool to sort of manage your own products. It's worth it.
Well, especially
I think I have a few ideas for what
this phase.
Yeah, the early phase, absolutely. Because I think this is the really obviously the most important phase when you're getting started, and I think it's good for us to have the amount of control that we do at this stage until we sort of build up our IPs and have more of a backlog, or it's like we were already established and then we have more sway if somebody wants to, I don't know, we want to sell it to like or like hire a distributor, or I mean, we're all our own publishers. I don't think I'd go with another publisher unless it's overseas, but yeah.
So when you become rich, you just sell out, basically, is what you're saying then.
Yeah, that's totally what I said, man.
Just to summarize it all.
Yeah, that's totally
Well, there's
what
that. What's that web comic that made it big and is sold in old bookstores everywhere?
Lore Olympus.
Yeah, that one. The stuff that I've seen that they're doing with that, I don't even think you could do it alone. You know, I think you would need a much larger institution to be able to handle all that stuff. And you couldn't just walk in there as one person and say, oh, yeah, I'm going to, you know, do all these bookshelf ends with all this merch and stuff and everything. It would really,
you'd need it. You have to have a deal with that at some point, you know what I mean? You have to talk to the buyers for the company and stuff.
Yeah. For real though, I think I would, if fingers crossed, if my IP ever does get popular, I would do something like that, but the important thing is having final say in everything. Like I need to be in control. It's not, I would never sell it to, say, a studio and just have them do whatever they want. I've seen too many horror stories. So it's important to
back in the old days. So back in the old days, people had to do that because that was the only option. That was it was like either you are a band or you're not. And if you are, you have to sign your rights away to a music company, or you're an author, and the only way to get published is to do that. But it's not like that anymore. So you can just walk away. You can just say, oh, you really want to, be the owner, you really want to be the publisher of this? Well, this is what I demand. And if they say, well, we don't do that, you're like, well, fine, I'll go back to doing what I was doing. Yep. You don't get it. And, they have such less power than they used to. But if you do want to kind of take it to the next level, you probably are going to have to, at least deal with them at some point, at least for the distribution and kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, at a certain point, it's like, especially if you want to expand overseas, because I've been thinking about this. I mean, I'm nowhere near that point yet, but there comes a point where it's just too much for one person or your small company to handle. And unless it's like, well, I get $1 billion out of nowhere and I get to like build my own factory and printing service and distribution network, it's like you're gonna have to work with other people.
Snark says, but Heather Antos has great plans for Fiendish. Do you imagine you get that email?
Oh my god!
Hey Rainy, I know it's been a while. I have some I know there's a bit of bad blood, but look, you're doing a great thing. I think I can really help you.
That would never happen, but I wouldn't even know what to think. That would never happen, first of all. I'm pretty sure she doesn't like me.
Did you ask her?
Really? Why wouldn't she like you? Oh my...
I have no idea. I don't know. It's almost like I hang out with the people that, call
I
her
should
out.
say-
How dare you hang out
You
with
didn't
people?
you don't
I
take all of
know.
this SJW stuff seriously, I hope. You know this is all just an act so that I can work.
Oh, yeah, it
Anyway,
was all
she would
a
say like that.
joke.
It's just
That would be
kayfabe.
crazy.
It's just kayfabe.
It's so gay
Hey,
for
man,
bro.
it was all a joke. It was just for Twitter. Okay.
Hashtag blessed.
That would be crazy. No, it's not gonna
You,
happen.
that came out of your mouth way too easily, Jason. That was good. That was scary.
It's because I hang out with other anthos.
We all knew it.
Yep.
Sarah, that's what we
I hang out in
suspected.
the Whisper networks.
Yeah. Scale it up like ISOM. Yeah, I'd love to. Even wait, what do you mean?
No, I was thinking something else. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I thought what Scully meant was kind of like grow your business, like what Eric is doing with like your own warehouse. I mean, I'd love to do that. If I could have just everything is like Hellion Arts, which is my LLC, and I'm like my own distributor, that would be great. But I don't think it's possible after a certain point. But I would love to have that kind of success. Please, just buy my books. I would love to be that successful.
Buy my book.
Buy my book. Buy my book.
Yeah, we have warehouses all around us, and I always say to Mel, one day I'm gonna have one of them. For all of the overprints and stuff that we're just selling. All you're gonna come into here to go to work and just send out all this stuff every day.
Yes, that's awesome. One day we'll make it.
I was just looking at my sort of history of comics and stuff, and I went to the Marvel database and that sort of thing. It's kind of frustrating, I have to say that this. I'm encouraging you guys to go independent because I'm looking at stuff and stuff I did in 1993 or something like that, and it's available. There's a digital copy. I've never been paid for any of it. It kind of stinks to think that I could have been selling the comics that I created in 1993 till now. Reprinting them, selling them again and again, and I can't. It's all owned by somebody else. It's kind of frustrating now when I think about it. So what you guys are doing is the best, even if it's not totally successful right away or a huge hit right away. If you sell it over 20 years, it's gonna amount to something.
You gotta find a way to get residual income off the effort that you put into stuff. Like, yeah.
Well,
that's
no, that's totally right. With what we're doing, we own it forever. And I think just having, because honestly, I've been publishing my own comics for a really long time. It's just I would do like print runs of 50 books, and I've been printing my own stuff since I was 17. But from the experience I've had, it's sort of one of the main takeaways I've had is don't assume that just because something doesn't have attention right off the bat that there is no potential, because I've done things years and years ago, and then even now somewhere on the internet somebody will be like, hey, remember that webcomic, like what happened to it? And somebody will because these things, once you own it, the story's out there, it could always grow, and it could be, you can put it out there and it might not be that successful right now, or there might be a dip, but 10 years from now there might be a new trend, or it might find its niche audience later. So what's important is you're putting out an artwork that's yours, a story that's yours, you own it and you care about it. And I think that's something that creatives need. It's like, it's really good. It's like, I would go crazy with that. I feel like this is what I've been searching for all along. So, and it makes, we're going to be drawing anyways. We spend all our time drawing, and this stuff takes time. So why not spend it on something that's worth it? That's an investment in yourself.
Yeah, and also
it
seems so much more merit based too, as opposed to it's just part of the hype machine. Because you've seen obviously a lot of that stuff got hyped up, image stuff, things like that, and it just wouldn't have sold if it didn't have that machine behind that marketing machine. So when you're doing it yourself, it's pretty much got to be pretty darn good. Otherwise, it's just not going to sell. So
I shared a piece of just a panel the other day, yesterday actually, that I actually did it years ago, but I just fixed up the colors and added a bit of effects on it and stuff. And I put that on Twitter probably 4 years ago or something. And I don't know, maybe a couple of people liked it, but I just put it up yesterday, and you got 136 likes on it, and that just goes to show that really, just if you're just starting out and you've got no reach and no following, and you see everyone else getting all these likes and stuff and interaction, it's not exactly reflective of the work yet.
Yeah, it can be a sort of an investment.
Yeah.
If it pops out suddenly and successful.
Yeah, you gotta keep going. Was that the piece where it was kind of like in a cave?
Yeah.
And that was
I drew
awesome.
that ages ago. A lot of these things I drew before I even put out Waking Dream. But I had to kind of tweak them and recolor them and all that sort of stuff. So, but still, it takes a long time to build the momentum.
Yeah, no, it absolutely does. I've been doing this since I was for over 10 years. So
You've been drawing
People
for 10 years. Oh, you're really good.
no,
When are you going to finish that piece? Yes. Gee.
this piece.
You've been working on it for 10. You've been working on it for 10 years.
Yeah, it's taken me 10 long years to draw this. I started in high school.
Reni's the George R.R. Martin of comic books.
Oh yeah.
Been working on this cover for 10 years.
Oh my God! Don't say that. That's not a good thing.
Oh, she gets all the way to like book 4 and then never does book 5 of the final book.
Don't say that.
Could you
Oh my
imagine
God,
that happened to someone in CG?
That's actually something that would drive me fucking crazy because I'm like paranoid about that. So seriously, I'd like if I can physically draw, I will be finishing this. It's like I'm serious. When I commit to something, I've been working on this for 7 years now, and I know I can work on this for the next 10, 15, 20, whatever it takes to finish it. I planned this out to be a long-term thing, and to the point where the later parts of the story, I know I can't do it right now, but I know when I get there in 10 years time, when I have more experience, I will be able to do those, wrap up that ending. I'll be able to write that plot point. Like, I planned this out to be something I can grow with. So I'm fucking serious about finishing this if I physically can. Like, seriously, it drives me crazy when people don't finish their works. And I'm a fan of A Song of Ice and Fire, and it's one of the main books that it just drives me insane. I think creators have an obligation. Once you put your work out there, you have a responsibility to your readers and the people who have supported it. It's still your work, but you've made a contract with people that have supported it. It's not just about you anymore, and you should finish your work. And if you can't, if you just don't have the motivation or whatever, hire somebody else who can, because it's like your baby and you're not taking care of it.
Take care of babies.
This stuff drives me crazy.
Yeah, take care of babies. Don't leave them in
Yes, people should do
dumpsters.
that.
Even build a team of assistants so that when you die, they can take over.
I seriously, there was like a couple of friends that I was like, okay, you guys have my Fiendish script. If I get run over by a truck, this is your responsibility.
It's in your will, you die one day and get isekai to the Fiendish universe, and then someone receives in the mail a package, and it's like the How to Finish Fiendish tome, and they have
I have a whole contingency plan set up. Looks like these people will get mail of this and this.
Yeah,
I actually think that's kind of a little bit like what happened with the end of the Game of Thrones series. Like, George gave the showrunners a very quick 2-paragraph rundown of the ending of the series, and they just extrapolated the rest, and that's why it ended up being so terrible. They're like, I was imagine you gave just like a 2-sentence description of what happens in Return of the Jedi, and then you just have to extrapolate out from that how crazy it could get, how off base. And I always just daydream. I wonder if that's what they did. They were begging him, "Please, George, give us more details. We're dying here." It's like, no. Just have she turns bad. How about that? That's all you get. You're like, oh god, that's all that to work with.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's pretty logical. That's what happened. Because I do think the books, if he ever does finish them, will probably end in the same way. But the problem with the ending, it was never that things happened the way they did. It was the setup wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I don't care what people say. Although there was like a little bit of like a little drop of that would be her motivation, or even with Jamie, it was not set up well enough. And it's all about in comparison to how well everything was set up before that. That's important because if this series was always like kind of like soap opera-y and things are just not set up and it was just like cheap shit, then I wouldn't be that mad. But things were so well set up and it was like every character's motivation was like an essay on this is every single point. It makes sense. This is the only way things would have, like, the progression was so good and then it just fell off a cliff. So that's the problem. It went from being great to turning to shit. Oh my gosh, we have like a freaking full house tonight. Hi, Bro Dad.
Hello. Hello, friends.
Hey.
I feel the love.
Hello. And hi. Now, what are you sharing now?
Yeah, check this out. This is like a week ago. My friend invited me to a destruction derby, and I took some footage. And like they all drive in a circle, and then they honk the horn or whatever, and everyone turns towards the middle and just starts slamming each other. This was the best clip I got, so I'll show you guys.
Destruction derbies were my favorite thing as a kid, man.
Yeah, I just wish I got. Yeah, then they all freaking skid off.
Wait, what is it? They just like destroy their. Oh, it's like.
You don't know what a destruction derby is, Irene?
Yeah, they just smash into each other. It's a lot of fun.
It's like go-karts, but with real cars.
Yeah, the last car running is the winner.
Oh,
It's like bumper cars.
awesome!
Yeah,
It's really cool.
it is cool.
It's so
I just wish I had.
Rini
good
grew
audio.
up in like a cave or something.
Watch this. Watch.
Spit out my water.
Yeah.
Boom.
He's done.
Oh no. That looks so
That car got
very
flipped.
dangerous.
Awesome.
People were cars will like go on fire and stuff, and people get a little nervous. But
I dated a girl whose brother did this kind of stuff.
nice,
Wow.
yeah.
Do any of you guys remember a toy called SSPs? They were cars that had a flywheel in the middle, and you had a stick that you whipped and pulled, and that set that thing flying. So these cars would really take off. Anyways, one version of them was Crash Up Derby. It was Demolition Derby stuff. And so it was designed to have, when it hit, all the doors came off, the wheels came off, everything came off.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have that. No.
So you rev these things, and they just smash to pieces, and that was the greatest fun of all of it.
Yeah, no, we had crash test dummies. So you get a car and you get the dummy inside it, and you have to kind of like click it all together, and then you just ram them together and they explode, and then there's body parts everywhere, and then you put it back together. I loved my crash test dummy cars.
Nice.
And these SSPs doubled too as a not only to whip your car and get the thing going, but you could whip each other with these these plastics.
Having a fight with the hot.
They had a little tooth on them, in the handle. So you just.
Oh my god.
It was the 70s, man. We rolled a little different back then.
I went to a destruction derby as a kid where like the halftime event was them blowing up a car with a bazooka.
Nice.
Oh, that is awesome.
So they still do that thing at fairs where you get to go and you just like smash a car up with a sledgehammer or something.
I haven't been to one.
I can't remember.
That sounds like a lawsuit to have.
Do you guys not have that?
That's the bonus level in Street Fighter.
Yes.
It really is like
Yeah.
that. You pay like a couple of bucks to get a minute with a sledgehammer and a car, and you just go at it. It was amazing.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. So it starts off. I mean, it's a pretty kind of normal car at the start of the day or the night, and then
How
by
have
the
I
end of
not
it,
known
it's
about this?
completely.
Rini, I got one more clip to show you guys.
How have I not known about all this stuff? I feel like my childhood has been really
Because
boring.
you were the most sheltered human I've ever met.
That's right.
I picture you grew up in like
No,
Crouching Tiger,
I don't know
Hidden
about that.
Dragon. You were the main.
Oh my
character.
god.
Jeez.
no, Jason, it's not so much that as I just had no childhood and I was forced to do homework and do chores.
Yeah, that's what I
This-
said.
Hey, you guys, so this one, they're all lined. This was the grand finale. So I don't know how many cars, like 15 cars or something. And they're all lined up. They're all revving their engines. It's like hurting your ears. It's so awesome. but then they all wave their green flag. Everyone floors it and everyone stalls. It was like you can kind of see it, and then they get going after that a little bit. Like,
That's funny.
you'll see the guy wave the green flag, or I show my fingers even. So 2, 1, woo, and everyone's just like, "Word." No, a couple people sort of go. This guy goes.
Oh, that's so cool.
Then it gets going, and then it's crazy. Like this part was awesome.
I thought
The
they were all
Carthy
gonna just
Pro-Am.
converge in the middle and become like a giant death pile.
Yeah. No, this is what it's like. It's just like, damn, look at all those fucking cars.
Holy
just smashed
shit!
each
Look
other.
at that one that's already all crumpled up and still
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
This looks like mad fun.
It is.
Do they go? I can't see it real well. They go backwards. I remember they used to do. They go.
Yeah. Some of them are designed to do that.
Because you survive a lot more longer with your engine intact if you go backwards and hit people at the back end. You know.
Right.
Yeah, that guy going backwards right there, he was the champion. Those little buggies, they're from Forks, Washington. That's where Twilight took place. It's like a logging town, pretty redneck, and they really take their destruction derbies seriously.
Oh, Twilight was
This is the
real.
most.
Twilight was
redneck-
real. Yes.
Yes, it was. Jay.
Twilight really.
What kind of cars are these generally? American cars or?
I don't know that. I think they look American a lot.
They're Frankenstein usually.
Yeah, they look like Frankensteins.
Yeah.
It's just whatever you
Merkin.
can pull together.
Merca.
Merc.
I used to have a video game of this. It was so good. Just banging into everyone.
Did you ever see the Homer Simpson one where he's got a car and just you can wreck shit with it and just drive it everywhere and run over people and everything?
You mean Simpsons Hit and Run?
I think I don't know what it's called, but
It was a
just,
video game. Yeah.
yeah.
Best video game of all time.
I just thought this is fun but also awful at the same time.
They had a Crazy Taxi clone,
Oh yeah.
and that was pretty much just driving the car.
David G says lawnmower racing. You know what? Why am I surprised?
They do that too.
They sound like things that only America, Australia, and Russia would have. Like the kind of crazy shit with cultures with a lot of cars and open spaces, you know. I'm like, I don't think Taiwan would have destruction derbies. We'd have like little scooter derbies probably. It's like everybody. We have scooter gangs in Taiwan. I'm not kidding. Scooter gangs.
Are you allowed to
Every
murder them?
year.
Oh,
Every year at the Yarra River in the city, people dress up and like they try and make themselves into flying machines, but it's just out of cardboard boxes and stuff. So
Oh,
they make
yeah.
wings
I've
and
heard of
stuff.
this.
like the
And
red
then they run across like this thing off a bridge and try and get as far as they can, and a lot of them just poof, like straight down. But some of them actually get some good distance, and you know the person who goes the furthest wins.
It's crazy.
That sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah, it just
And
seems
some
like
of there's an
Part in
abandoned.
novel.
What?
It sounds like something you'd want to take part in one day. And,
Because
like,
you end
figure
up
out-
in a river.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, in Seattle there's an abandoned like overpass that it's like looks like it's out of a video game, and we jumped off it once in college. It was scary as fuck, but it was pretty
that's what an narwhal thing. It's like I just jumped off overpass for fun. Oh my gosh.
Let me show you guys one more clip, and then this is pretty much the last good one.
I'm learning so much.
Yeah, I went down and got a better angle, but then there's this fat lady in front of me, so I could only shoot the side of the frame. But this is the same thing. They're circling, and then they get the.
She looks like a pizza.
Yeah. And
Like
they
a
get the
wilting
green
pizza.
flag, and then they all start flooring it. These are the little cars, so this might be the championship for the little cars, and they go faster, and it's sweet. Like from this angle, once they start going, you'll see. They freaking skid out hard.
It's a gremlin right there.
Here it goes.
Honda.
Green. Wang, wang.
Oh my gosh. Look at that thing go. Oh gosh. Oh, look at it.
That's basic. That's the best part of the clip.
Oh, yeah, that was
How
really
long
bad.
does the show go for all up now?
It was like 4 hours long. There was multiple like events, or whatever.
Oh my gosh, I want to go. I did not know.
Yeah, I would
about this.
totally
Oh my
go to
God.
that.
Yeah,
As
it's
well.
cool. It sells out super fast. Everyone wants to go.
Oh my gosh. I bet, in North Georgia, somewhere in the Appalachia, they have this shit too. I wanna go.
100%.
Oh, without a doubt.
No,
I'm gonna
you've got to
find-
take Rini to a demolition derby now.
Hey, let's go. And we'll participate.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I'll bring out my Asian driving powers. It'll be great.
Oh,
We'll win.
Speedboat.
The best.
They do speedboat racing, and they make temporary tracks out of mud water just in the middle of the farmland. And then the speedboats, there's always two people, and one person points because it's so fast that I guess you can't even do it without a pointer. And then someone steers. So, Rini, you can be my pointer.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good way to die young.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Well,
Can
I'll
we see if
do
you
it
can
after
share
I'm
my,
done
Rini,
with
see if you
you.
can share my screen. I never really shared a video before, but I found this. I don't know if you get sound with this, but
It should
Oh
have
wow,
sound.
it's an old school one.
No, I don't hear
No
it,
sound, yeah.
but we can see it.
you guys probably don't hear anything, do you?
No.
Doesn't matter. It's the ad for the crash up dummies. Here you go. This,
Nice.
Yeah.
this is what we
Oh.
See, I remember them.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's great.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's
Huge
cool.
fun, man. Huge fun.
Trick
That's
me.
Smash up derby
That's
Yay.
great.
from Remco.
Anyways, yeah, that was it.
Well, I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I'm learning so much. Stinky Face asked, "Is the food in Taiwan good? Because I've been to China and stuff. There was right. Yes, Taiwan has amazing fucking food. We have it. I mean, it's Southern Chinese cuisine, but kind of like it's developed. It's like Southern Chinese cuisine went onto an island and developed on its own. And it's all kind of weird stuff. Asian street food is just amazing in general. So Taiwan has really good street food. We have night markets. Taiwan is this weird kind of like mishmash of Hong Kong, the rest of Southeast Asia, like Thailand and Japan. So it's like all of those. It's like this weird in between of all these places. But we have night markets. Go to the night markets. That's where the best food is. There's also just
Sauteed peacock.
there's food
Mm.
fucking everywhere. They have food vendors. Go to the breakfast stores. If you ever go to Taiwan,
Dog, I like
go
dog.
early in the morning. And breakfast stores are a whole thing. So there'll be stores that only open from like 5 a.m. until noon, and they sell Taiwanese breakfast food. So it's like these crepes that have egg and all like tuna or something in it. What people do is they would grab it on the way to school because people are busy and they don't have time to cook. So I would always do this. Like I would just get breakfast on the way to school at these little breakfast stores, and you can sometimes you can get like Chinese style breakfast too, like porridge and stuff. But it's super good. Yeah, the food is amazing. And if you go down south, you get Aborigine stuff. So the north is more like cosmopolitan. That's where the capital is. And down south, which is where all the beaches and the partying and the fun is. If you go to Taiwan, go down south, go to the beaches. And there's more Aborigine stuff. So they have like these leaf wrapped stuff, Aborigine cuisines. Go to Taiwan.
What is a Taiwanese breakfast? Is it like eggs and rice or something, or what is it?
No, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know the English terms. It's all like Chinese stuff. Let me find pictures.
I
like
didn't
that
eat
big
in
yellow
Taiwan
bell.
for like 4 days
Why?
because it all looked too weird for
Oh, what?
It did. I'm sorry. And then one day I was just in a hunger craze. I just started exploring the airport and I found like a Western food court, and it was like a mirage. It was like, oh my god!
Oh my god, you're one of those Westerners that just won't eat anything you've never seen before.
I mean,
I was not. Look, it all looked very unusual to me.
It's
I was
good.
just-
Oh, you're one
I
of
was not
those
gonna
people.
pop
No, I
it.
love
It's
eating your new
good.
stuff.
that looks alright. That's just like
Yeah,
an
that
omelet.
looks fine. I would have eaten that. It didn't look anything like that.
Well, I don't know what you were looking at. So this is kind of the breakfast food I was talking about. This is my favorite. It's dumping. And you can get it's like onions and eggs and wrapped in this kind of crepe roll, and sometimes you can get like either different kinds of meat like tuna and bacon or just like corn and all kinds of stuff wrapped inside it, and you just grab it. It's like rolled up in this baggie and you just eat it on your scooter on the way to school or to work.
It's just an omelet with extra steps.
It's not. No, it's like
Ciao,
not.
Callisto.
It's not like omelet. It looks like an omelet, but the exterior is like a crepe-ish thing. It's different. It's different.
Okay.
Crap.
Make me
Yeah,
hungry.
there's like this whole bready exterior. It's really good. And then you also have youtiao. This I don't know how to describe it. There's no English term, but it's called youtiao. That's also kind of like a Chinese Taiwanese thing. Use some other stuff. You can get
Looks like Taiwanese
white carrot
breadstick.
cakes with soy sauce. It's also a lobogao, or you can get buns. You can get porridge as well. And see,
What did your stuff look like, Bancroft? If it wasn't this, was it just like
It
vomit on a
was
plate?
like a lot of jellies, things that were cut into cubes.
or you can just get a sandwich.
It was
Bank-
weird. I'm trying to
Bancroft
find
was
stuff.
abducted by
I
aliens.
know. Where did it
Michael,
go?
you're making it sound like this is like an alien planet where everybody just eats tofu.
Well, it was
Bancroft's
Taipei
like-
Airport.
The people were all blue and 8 feet tall.
You were trapped in Taipei Airport for 4 days.
I was, yeah. I had to sit in a in a massage chair for 4 days straight.
And 4 days
I was like,
burning
"This is my stew. No one take it."
This is white carrot cakes. So they make these cakes and they have like soy sauce on it. It's super good. Nom 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 nom. Now I'm hungry. Oh, I
anything
miss.
looking familiar,
That
Bancroft?
looks good.
I love.
Oh, there's a
Taiwanese
square item right there.
breakfast. Oh my god.
like mini
Yeah,
lasagnas or something. It's like
Is that what it was, Bancroft?
It's a Bancroft. It's like the
Square
sandwich.
sandwiches.
Right. I'll only eat my.
It
my
wasn't
my-
sandwiches. I would have had a sandwich. It was
Look, this is another street food thing. This is like shaved pork or beef on rice with some bunch of other sauces, some kind of like kraut-ish veggies, and a broiled egg. Like this is like street food.
all I can
dinner.
say is I had one of the best Whoppers I've ever had, and I was starving.
What,
Probably
I
had
thought
two.
Australia has weird food.
BK. Bancroft had it his way at BK.
What do you even
Probably
eat
put
in
the crown on
Australia?
and everything.
You eat like
Oh, shit.
What was that, Noel?
kangaroo they find by the side of the road.
yeah. What do you
Oh.
even eat in Australia?
Now I'm hungry.
You
Like
eat like
weird
poisonous
food.
spiders.
I'm hungry too.
Do they ship it in? Do they
Weird
ship
food in
the
Australia?
ship the burgers in?
Everybody
They
go
got
to
kangaroo
Taiwan.
patties there.
Vegemite. We eat Vegemite. That's pretty weird.
See.
Well, kangaroo
Too
patties
bad.
are unusual as well.
Something.
I mean, kangaroo. It's just like deer. I mean, it's
Yeah, but nobody eats that anywhere else other than Australia.
yeah, because no one wants it. Why would no one wants to eat it?
I would
Do you
love to
want
try
this
it.
really tough, gamey,
Yes.
unappealing meat? That's
Yes,
really
at least
cheap
once. At least
and
once.
nasty. Sure.
I'd try it.
Ooh, buns.
I'd eat crocodile.
I've had crocodile
Crocodile's
too.
good. Crocodile's really good.
Only
But it's
depends
not-
on how it's
not
prepared.
easy to get.
Usually the case with anything.
Depends
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
it's
right.
eaten first.
Although I would say moose is good any way you get it. It's delicious.
I wouldn't
have-
eat that thing, Rainy, that you've got highlighted.
Moose is like the best meat
This?
I
ever.
need to have that explained.
Isn't buffalo
to me
pretty
before I
good?
eat.
Buffalo's
This
good.
is-
Buffalo's
just
good,
rice
but like
ball.
moose is like next level good.
Okay.
Like it's crazy. Like I loved buffalo, and then I went to Washington, and there was like some place called like the Red Roof something or other, and they had moose there, and I tried it, and it was like it kind of the meat was kind of sweet even. It was like so good. I was like, oh,
Interesting.
it was so good. And it's the only time I've ever seen it is at that place in Washington I went to.
Aren't they kind of somewhat endangered moose? I mean, or I don't know.
I don't know. They're dinosaurs.
Yeah.
They
They
killed them
are
all the time.
actually. Michael, you wouldn't try this? Okay, so you know those
And
Japanese
now,
rice
unless
balls?
someone would
It's just-
explain it to me.
It's a rice ball. It's just rice with like stuff in it. It's like think about a bowl of like Chinese food with stuff like meat and an egg on top, but this is just they roll it up with the rice on the outside. They pack it in, so it's like a little thing you hold in your hand and eat on your way to work. That's what this is, and we eat this for
Yeah,
breakfast.
but I
Asian
didn't.
oatcake.
What about
When I
egg
was
battered
displaying
scorpions? Would
seeing
you have
things,
one
it
of
was
those?
all in writing I didn't understand, so I didn't know what any of it was. So I was like, I don't know if I want to sample this.
You need to be
Can
more
we
adventurous.
tell you a local food for me that you will have no idea what it is? And it's like basically the British version of that.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
okay.
I love
Haggis.
saying. I, for one, actually like experimenting and learning about different
So
countries.
if you ever come over to England, Irene, let's stop.
I thought Australia had like a lot of Asian stuff. Don't they have like rice balls? And
Yeah, but
stuff?
they have an
Barktown.
English explanation of what it is next to
Okay.
it. So you're like, this is duck, or this is
So we have
pork, or this is
we have the
whatever.
Staffordshire oatcake, and this is basically like a savory pancake. This isn't sweet at all, and you put like cheese and sausage and bacon in it. And then you usually like roll it up into a tube, and you
Nice.
could just carry it. All of these are
Oh,
like
it's like the English version of our
yeah, yeah. Look. This
so
is like the
similar.
England version of what you just had. It's like this rolled up thing, and these are the best. These are so delicious. You could wolf down.
I wouldn't eat that either.
What?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
insane. Listen, Bancroft. That is like cheese
Look
in
up
there
that
and
breakfast
sausage and
burrito.
bacon. Yeah, it's a British breakfast burrito, but you know.
Oh, I love it. That looks, yeah, these are breakfast burritos from around the world. The stream. Hey,
Yeah.
Billy Basco's in chat. What's up? Ahoy,
Billy.
friend.
Hey, Billy.
Billy, you should have the link. You want to come on?
Yeah.
It is really late to look at food.
I was supposed to message Billy, but I spaced it because I was
Gene Seal.
spacing out.
Oh. Well, Billy, you come on the
Sorry,
stream.
Billy.
Gene Seal, Alicia. No, I didn't. Why would I do that? I didn't quit games. I've been busy. I've legit been busy. Yeah, come on. And chill.
games.
I
Come
don't.
in
Well,
and
I only
tell
play
you
Pathfinder.
some of Billy's favorite foods.
That looks really good.
Billy
Oh, no.
has a Foster freeze
Right.
like right across the street from him.
If you
I'm
ever
not
come
with
here,
Tony,
Rini, I have
so-
to feed you those. Like I have to. It has. You can't not come to.
It sounds like
England
you're
and
going to
not-
be putting it into her mouth.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
like,
you-
hands
I
feed
need
it to
to
her?
show you how it's eaten. I need to like chew it first, regurgitate it or something.
You're like,
Well, I just
He's
like
like-
camel, like I did
He's
with
like,
the Violet
just
Crumble
put your
in the
head back,
camel's mouth.
Rini. Just
Yeah.
put your head back and open wide.
Okay, this is getting weird. No, I would.
Here comes the
I gotta
airplane.
do, yeah, I gotta do my.
Here comes the
Europe
jumbo
tour
jet.
sometime. It's Ethan's back in chat. Hello, hi again,
Hello, Pro
Yo.
Secret.
Hey,
Ethan. What's
Ethan.
up?
Yo, Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan, do you want?
Frog
You can
King.
come on. I don't know if you saw me say earlier. If you want to come on and hang out, I'll send you the link. Hi, Billy. What's up, Billy?
There's Billy.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello. It's almost
Billy,
full
tell him
set
about
tonight.
tell him about your Foster freeze cuisine that you have that's across the street from you. Delicious
Were you
strawberry
watching?
and orange shakes. You're muted.
Billy, you're in a red room.
Billy, can you hear
Very-
me?
It's like you're in a dark room.
Cannot hear you.
He's developing pictures, obviously.
How about now?
Change your mic
How
setting.
about now? How about now? No?
Well,
Anyone
you have
been
your
playing- Anyone been playing Armored Core 6? Billy?
Did I make it here for the live feed? That's
Oh, there
what I
it
was
is.
wondering.
There you go. There's your voice.
Yeah,
The
you're
live
here,
feed
we're
that's
live.
happening.
We're
Who's
live.
feeding who? I want to feed Jason like strawberries, like, right to his.
chocolate dip
with
ones.
chocolate and whipped cream.
A live feed like it's in a zoo.
And to answer your question, Narwhal, no, I've been too encompassed by Baldur's Gate 3 because
Oh yeah, that's the other one.
because I like the Dungeons and the Dragons. and
How
the
many
cat-
hours have you put into
and the
that?
cat- Honestly,
Yeah. Is it like 60 yet?
like 180.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That's like old school.
I'm on my.
That's World of Warcraft.
I'm
days.
on my. I've completed
Holy
the game
shit.
in my like heroic monk playthrough, and now I'm on 2 separate campaigns with 2 other full static groups right now, playing 2 complete other adventures.
I've resisted playing it. You're making me want to play it.
Yeah, like my actual Dungeons and Dragons group finally came around, and we started like an actual like static campaign where we're all playing it together once a week, like we played D&D. So it's kind of cool.
Oh, you're playing Baldur's Gate with your D&D group?
Yeah, because it's 4-player cooperative. Like, I mean, the game
Oh.
really facilitates. I mean, there's a dungeon master in the game. You actually roll dice in the game. It's all
Oh.
turn-based. Yeah.
Yeah, you love it.
I
already.
mean,
Yeah,
I
and
probably
then and
would.
yeah, it's
Oh, don't tempt me.
it's got over 180 hours of just cinematics, but you could never accomplish that on one playthrough. Like it's just showing you how many permutations that you could have. I guess like the narrator had to record all of her dialogue over 16 times, depending on the mood of the situation and who might be playing, just so the flavor always feels authentic to the playthrough that you're going through.
Neat.
Yeah, it's probably the closest thing to a digital tabletop that I've ever played. It's pretty rad.
So Pathfinder has a couple of video games too. They have
Yeah,
rapid
it's in that same vein, but like taken to the
but with
extreme.
more like the graphics look a lot more.
Yeah, and
yeah.
everything. It's one like there's plenty of books to read in game, but everything necessary to play the game is 100% fully voiced. And like I said, there's an actual dungeon master that narrates the game like to you.
I didn't know that. Okay, I don't need more distractions. I already paid Pathfinder
Right.
for like an inordinate amount of time. But
if you played 180 hours of a game, Rini, your backers would hunt you down and murder
they
you.
would. Well, this is why I don't play video games and I never watch anything because I actually want to get shit done.
Yeah.
So I will never be shamed for being culturally illiterate. For me. Is Ethan still? Your Twitter is still not active, right?
No, he's
I'm trying
got a
to send
different
a
new one. That
new one. Yeah.
Well, it's not him.
All caps comics.
Yeah, it's a different one. It's not him. I don't know where to send a link.
He's like
Well,
It's
no,
Andrea.
I
It's Andrea's account.
I thought he was Cyberfrog HD.
Yeah.
He has one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll find it.
Yeah, no, because I thought that was weird because I saw the all caps comics one talking
Rini, find it in
third person, and I got confused.
Rini. It's the Comics Gate Kings group. He's in there. You can get it
also
from
send
there.
it to him on Facebook.
Okay.
On Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Just put it in the chat, Rainy. It's fine.
Yeah, just put it in chat. That'll really turn out well. We'll have somebody coming on just like flashing their dong.
It'll be the version of the crashed up derby.
Oh my god.
You know what would be cool to do if you want, call-in shows? Because there's always that worry that someone's going to come on and flash something and try and get your channel taken down. Like in radio, you can just accept phone calls. You could just take audio instead of video as well with guests.
Oh
I think
yeah,
that would be a cool feature.
I think. Well, you can kind of control. I don't know if you can control
I
share
think there was
video.
somebody that was doing that. Was it like
Pizza
Sinatra
Medi
or
does
somebody
call-in
doing that?
shows.
Pizza Medi, that's who it was.
Yeah.
He might be using some other program.
No, but
That takes balls,
you
dude.
you go on. Yeah, but you go on camera and stuff. Yeah.
Well, you've tried to do a call-in show of sorts, right, Michael? Like several
Oh
times.
yeah,
I
no,
mean,
I'm
like,
just saying without the video. Usually the biggest problem with the call-in shows is the frustration of people not getting their damn video to work. And then there's always the danger, and it has happened a couple of times of like, you've had people come on doing weird things,
right,
on purpose.
Right.
But yeah, it would be good to just do a call and you just chat to them like on an old school radio show. I think that would be cool. You're like, hey, you going? And then I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Well, Flash does it, but he does it on Rumble just because if somebody comes on and does some weird shit on Rumble, it's not as risky. But YouTube will blame you for some crazy motherfucker coming on your channel and flashing their dick.
Exactly.
Right. Well, I mean, it's the exact reason why actual radio shows have like the 15-second delay, and there's like a producer waiting there with like a kill button, like fucking.
Well, and you talk to that's the thing, like you talk to the producer first,
right?
And then you get plugged through to the show.
And some people still wheedle their way through, but there's always the waiting on that kill button to where they're like, "Baba Booey, Howard Stern, Baba Booey, Howard Stern, Baba Booey," like people trying to sneak on.
Yeah, having that delay. They have that in the news too. Let's promote some books. Let's run through these campaigns real quick. The Lucent, Pain to Death. Look at this beauty.
Look at it go.
Beauty.
I recently changed the way that the counter counts the thing, so it's now counting shipping as well.
Awesome! You figured it out.
Yeah, the only thing I can't figure out is how to get a $sign on it, but that's all. Get what we get. You don't get upset.
You recently hit
Just make it a
Australian.
static field that's separate from the actual
I
number.
would.
It's one space over, and then just have
I
a
would,
dollar sign
but
that's just
I don't
locked
have
in
that
there.
kind of-
You know.
I don't have that kind of ability, but 65,000 is pretty damn good for a couple of months. No
yeah.
complaints there.
Yeah.
Yeah, great
Amazing.
job.
Well done.
Pretty insane. So thank you, everyone.
786
who's backed.
backers. Really good.
The everything is pretty much the same, except the only difference is I'm not signing them anymore. You know, now that the campaign is over, but all the books are still available. If you were looking to get the shirt, probably get it sooner rather than later, because I might actually be taking that down to get it printed, and I'll probably be printing out about 100 of them, so they'll be pretty rare. But
Are you still shipping from Australia, or are you getting someone here
Yeah.
to do it?
yeah, no, shipping from Australia. It's not that expensive. I've got a $15 flat shipping fee.
Oh, really?
Doesn't matter
That's not
how
too bad.
much you add. It'll still be $15.
Oh, that's fine, then. It's no big deal.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I thought it was a lot more than that.
No, when we
No,
ship
it's a lot
to
more to ship
Australia, it's a
over.
lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So for some,
But
it's
to
just-
ship out of Australia is not actually, especially I've got a good deal with I've got like a good business deal with Australia Post, so yeah, it's pretty reasonable. If you scroll down, Rini, I also added something else. Speaking of, doing it on our own, we've got to go all the way down to the bottom.
look at these pages.
All the way down.
Beautiful.
Look at that! I put these cool
Oh.
little
Progress bars.
progress
Pie charts.
bars in there.
Oh
So
my
they let
gosh,
everyone
so
know.
fancy.
I know, right? I'll be updating them
Oh,
as pages get finished, so people can stay on
gosh.
top.
And are those progress bars synchronized to the chip in your brain so it can keep up the minute?
Yes.
It's giving me Ghost in the Shell hard drive hacking vibes with the discs. Brain diving.
So at the
That's
moment,
cool.
I'm working on colors. That's what I've been doing on this stream. I'm working on colors. I'm trying to get the color bar to look like the line art bar over the next couple of months, and then I'll be really happy if we can get it to that.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
because
I
that'll
love
be
that.
The bulk of the work done.
Yeah, you get to like kind of see your own progress too. I love that.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a banger.
It's a banger. This art is beautiful. Great looking campaign. I am so excited. I think I got the hardcover. I do believe I did. I hope
You
I
got
did.
hard?
Fancy.
Yeah. That's it. It is
I'm trying to
2024.
make that
We got
work,
something
Jake.
that women
It's never
can
gonna
do.
happen.
Hashtag get hard. Buy the hardcover. Hashtag get hard.
Hard.
Get hard. Yes, get hard for Lucent, everybody. Back this campaign right now.
See, some people appreciate these nuggets of gold I give you.
Some people do. Once in a while.
Live feed some of them nuggets.
I spent a whole month trying to make him pick up Cocktober, as in creator owned comics Tober. Never picked it up. That was another nugget of gold.
All right, we can do Cocktober.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Jeez.
You finally convinced him.
Hooray!
Jasper Plan 9 just got one of the big boy bundles. Thank you.
Ew, Jasper.
It's all right. I don't. Let's calm down there. Goblin Girl. I don't know if Dan's there. He's off camera. Dan,
I'm
are you
here,
awake?
though.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening.
Well, Dan,
Well.
you want to tell everyone about Goblin Girl?
Goblin Girlfriend. Well, it is a book of fantasy adventure with a little bit of Elvira sprinkled in there in the lead character. Pretty much PG R-rated action for violence. There's no nudity in this book. Basically the gist of it, and it's a fantasy story. So high fantasy, sort of Lord of the Rings type stuff with dragons and monsters and stuff. Although there's no dragons in the first issue. There's
Bancroft, we need like a
other
seal that, like, for like campaigns, it says like launched on Bancroft's, like, you know,
Yeah.
the little.
She
Little
barely
gold
squeezed
stamp.
out of Bancroft's chambers. She
I like how
took off
there's-
wealth in there.
Yeah, I mean it's doing great. You're at like
There's over
20
50 comics.
24.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, and
Minecraft
coloring on that
Private
book
Reserve.
like did have a slight delay earlier in this year, but we're like full
Yeah.
force on back on production on this. So I
Billy's
too am
knocking it out
trying
of
to
the park.
fill my bar.
And there's
Trying
some
to
colors
get this shit
right there.
done.
Those are some Billy's colors right there.
Progress is
looking
being made.
good.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a new page.
Progress.
Green.
Colors are coming along. How far along on colors would you
We're like
estimate?
2/3.
Two
or like
thirds
just
at
over-
least, yeah.
right now.
Nice.
Cool, cool.
Rounding the
awesome.
bend.
Yeah.
And then we're just
very
gonna kind of go back over them and tweak some things here and there, but they're mostly
Like I was
done.
working on different scenes in the book at one point, and like now it's nice because like where some of those scenes are ending and other ones are beginning, I'm now starting to get them to meet up and stuff, and that's always fun. It feels like a editor in the editing room
And
actually getting to.
We may
bring
be
all the pieces
upgrading the
together.
quality and potentially the size of this book very soon. So as a
The
bonus for everybody having to
physical
wait so long.
dimensions of it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
going
will your
European
will this be
style,
getting
a little
hard?
bigger.
Is Goblin Girl
wh-
getting hard, Dan?
Yes, yes. Her backside, her hard back is getting hard.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I think they're all going to be hardbacks, and they're probably going to be at actual art size. I think. So,
Fantastic.
almost 11 by 17.
Holy
Holy shit. That would be
So-
amazing.
Yeah, I'm looking into it. If I can make it happen, I'll make it happen. But I
At
got to
the-
figure out.
yeah.
I got to figure out prices like for the printing of the books. But I want to do something because everybody's been waiting so patiently, and I've been dealing with my health issues with the cancer thing and everything, and I just even though that for me it's like it's not an excuse. I'm like I need to deliver something that is extraordinary with this. Besides
I mean,
what
I
I'm
think it is a
delivering
bit of an
in-
excuse, really. I
you
mean,
put a lot of pressure on yourself, but it's not an excuse.
It
it's a
is.
reason. It's
But
a
I-
legit reason.
I love these backers so much that everybody I thought I was happy if I made $6,000. I was like, hey, I'll make $6,000 and I can do this little book. And then like everybody showed up and backed me all the way up to like I think it was like where it kind of stopped at was around like 21 grand, and I was just like, holy crap. And now people have still been supporting me even this past year. Like I've made another like 3 or 4. And oh, thank you, Art Couples. You're a friendo. And so I don't know. Like I just want it to be great. I mean, I'm gonna have ViewMasters, 3D ViewMasters with the deluxe box, and I've got stuff that's gonna be
If
gonna be
Viewmasters are so
as
freaking
abundant.
cool.
I want this book to be as abundant as her cleavage. So
Yeah.
we'll see what we can do.
Ample.
If not full
Ample.
11 by 17, at the very least, European
Overflowing
sized.
with wonderfulness.
So it's that whatever 10 by 11 or something
Yeah.
like that.
Because it's already kind of like a trade size. So I was just like, well, I don't know if it necessarily needs to be something that fits in a long box. It could be something that could be on a shelf. So
Right.
Boing,
Yeah.
boing, 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 boing.
Just like
boing, 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 boing.
There is, I mean, honestly, it's almost crazy to say this. There is far more violence in this than there is boob, if that can be believed.
yeah,
I
the
do
violence
believe
This-
the violence is pretty
violence is
extreme.
pretty extreme.
I've
I was-
seen the pages.
I was raised on Todd McFarlane stabbing out Juggernaut's eye and Tim Vigil like bringing the depths of the devil to the pages of violence. So
I was just working
I
on a page
just,
this week with a guy literally getting his face melted off.
yeah,
There's a page with someone getting chopped in half. I don't.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
get that off.
We had to
Yeah,
take that one off the campaign.
there's
Oh,
a couple
you're
people
afraid-
getting
You're
chopped
afraid
in
of
half.
it getting, yeah.
Yeah,
there is certainly blood, so don't worry about that. It's gonna be
yeah.
very
There's
bloody.
lots of blood and gore in this. It's a
Cool.
fun
So
ride.
is the general premise, as I understand, is so Goblin Girl. Her name is like Jen, right?
Yin.
Or Jen.
Yeah,
Yin.
she's a goblin. She's basically part of a family of goblins, and they lock her away because she's considered hideous, and also that there was a prophecy that she would end her family's line, like she would kill everybody. And so they're like, yeah, we're gonna lock her away so nothing can happen. And in doing that, they actually kind of brought about this prophecy because she ends up being watched by this one goblin who ends up the two of them end up having a natural goblin relationship, which is they end up having familial, like a family bond. And so when he's told to execute her, he can't because it's almost like his child. So he sets her free, and she proceeds to go exact revenge on her imprisoners, which was the Goblin King and the family. And so then the story kind of goes from there. And then in the back half of the book,
too, like there's a lot of mention of goblins, but just so like everyone knows, Dan has created like multiple sub-goblin races.
Yeah, there's several different races.
Yeah, we have like lava goblins and ash goblins.
These are the black ash goblins that she comes from. They're all kind of devilish looking. And
horny ones.
The world the Goblin Girl is a world that has suffered a magic cataclysm, so everything's kind of gotten laid waste, and the goblins have taken a lot of like magical treasures and things and taken them down into their thing like rats, like grabbing scraps, and so now when this whole thing happens, it unleashes like a springtime for the world, and so lots of evil things and good things are coming back to life all at the same time. And when she eventually gets out, she teams up with a couple other characters that are have some sort of tragic sort of backstories or not quite what they seem, sort of darker individuals, and they kind of go on this sort of wandering adventure together. And this first arc is about, I think the first arc's going to be about 3 or 4 volumes, and then there's another one after that that's probably about 3 or 4 as well that I have plotted out.
I know you have everything plotted out. I didn't know.
To answer the question from Teflon Ron, I wonder how Goblin Girl would look if Rennie draw her. That actually already exists, Teflon Ron.
Yeah.
There is a picture with Ragna and Goblin Girl together.
There's a couple actually.
Yeah.
Let me pull that up.
Plenty of beautiful bean footage.
Plenty of booba.
Yeah.
How much is a volume? How many pages?
The first volume is about 80 pages. I'm not sure how big the second one's going to be yet. It might not be as big, but I think what the plan is because this one's taken a while because of the way I want the coloring done, and the second one I imagine probably might take as long. So what I'm going to do is the second book, I'm going to do a series of like individual floppies that will come out much quicker. That'll be black and white with color covers, and then eventually there will be like a full-size version of it, and that will be full color, and it'll give us time to be able to get the color one done. So we'll have the black and white, and then we'll have the color.
There you go.
There's one right there.
Yeah, we're doing a crossover.
Yes, the Fiendish Goblin Girl crossover, that will be happening as well.
Here's
And
Goblin Girl.
That will have characters that will be main characters in my book eventually will come out of this book. So
yeah, that's awesome. What is the screaming? Who's getting murdered in the background?
Who lives next to a frat house?
Yeah, it's like sorority going crazy.
It's a good sound effect for
Narwhal gone wild.
I was gonna say, is that Narwhal's place?
Yeah, I'm looking at footage on my camera that I shot.
What kind of footage? Is it a live feed?
Frat party that you went to over the weekend, huh?
Yeah, it was at the lake, and someone jumped off a big rock.
I still need to get my hands on this so I can have my way with it, Irene.
Oh boy. Right. I do need to let you do that. I forgot. I was gonna add magic. I need to add magic and her rune, and then then it'll be fine.
The books will be coming out you'll be getting the story much faster in the next issue or the next volume that we do. because I want to. I want to still offer the black and white, but I think it might be better to offer the black and white as individual issues, like so people could read it right away, and then eventually have a full size color hardback like the first one we're doing. So that is the plan.
All right. I am looking forward to this. Thank you very much, everybody who has supported Goblin Girl. Let's get it to 25,000.
Oh my
Almost
God.
there. It's less than it's
It's
only
a bit more to go. It's more than
900
that.
bucks.
Yeah, I was gonna
$1,000.
a couple $100 got to go.
No, it's 1,000. You'll totally
Yeah.
get there.
Yeah.
Let's get it to 100,000. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. 100,000
Tonight.
right now.
Yeah, right now.
Wow, that would be amazing. Then I could give
Does
I could
anyone
give
know Elon
Willie some
Musk?
incentive money.
I
Sure
think
that
he's
Elon
following
Musk
me on
is-
Twitter.
Yeah, let me
What?
pull him up.
Just tag him.
Oh,
Why not
yeah,
just tag
yeah.
Elon
Can you
Musk?
introduce
Let's say,
us?
let's get Goblin Girl to 100K tonight.
I'd love to have a rich investor. Maybe he'll like my comic and invest
I
in
know
it.
I know there's a lot of people that have been like, I would, but I'm not into a titty book. And I guarantee you it's more than a titty book.
It is. I
Yes.
have been hearing about the story. It's just because
Yeah.
there are boobs or even sex doesn't mean a book is just a titty book. It's there's more nuance, and I know Goblin Girl is definitely more than that. You've built a whole world. You put a lot of thought
Yeah.
into the fantasy setting. I'm excited. So yeah,
Sounds like,
everybody,
I like the
have-
story. It sounds like a good story.
It's a fun one. Like I was telling Irene, like I kind of like everything I do as far as the story goes. The way I create this stuff, it's like I shoot it in my head like a movie, and I'm just constantly shooting it and re-editing it and chopping it and doing whatever and working the story out. And one night I was driving from my dad's house here to my house, and in my head the end of the first arc happened, and it was like one of those things, like it was playing out in my head, and I was just like, my mind's going, this is what's gonna be, and I was just like helplessly along for the ride, going no, like, and like it just broke me with some of the stuff that happens to the characters in the end of that arc, and I'm just like, it has to happen because Goblin Girl character has to grow, and there's elements that happen in that last chapter that are like crucial to making her go to the next level that she has to go to as a character for the next arc. And then in that arc, I've got like a bunch of new people that show up. So there's two characters I'm like crazy excited about. There's one character that I'll just say might be designed after a certain pit artist we might know, and because he's like my all-time favorite comic book artist, and
Sam
I
Keith.
just happened to draw the character and he kind of looks like him. And then I've got another character in there that is like my Elric Melgabone sort of character. He's like a super like badass character, like a Han Solo Elric of Melgabone sort of character.
Yeah.
And
Oh, sorry.
I'm freaking excited to get to those characters, but they're still a ways off, and I've got to do everything I need to do in this first arc to get these characters to a certain point and kind of bring this first plot line to its point that it needs to get to.
It's a little bit Don Bluth. It's a little bit Ralph Bashki. It's a little bit Conan, with a little dash of Booba on top.
Yeah, the Elvira type character in there is the lead, basically.
a little dash of boob. That should be your tagline. Little dash of boob.
Yeah,
And blood.
there it is.
Or you could
Awesome,
have a
dude.
character named Dasher Boob.
Dasher Boob.
Take a penny,
That
leave
would
a
work.
penny.
Dasher Boob sounds like a heist criminal that always fucks up. He tries to steal stuff. He's like a jewel thief, but he always messes up.
It's like a Monkey Punch character from like Lupin the Third.
Yeah.
All right, and next we have
Oh.
Hotel Story. Oh, no, Narwhal's icon is. Oh no, Indiegogo does this sometimes. It'll just like have your icon not work. But
Hotel Story, a book that
Hotel
Mark
Story!
Millar cannot wait to happen.
what?
Yeah, he was shouting it out.
Dude,
Oh,
Mark Millar, the
That's
creator of freaking all those great books, Wanted and the fucking
kick-ass.
Like,
I know. I was waiting to see what you were gonna
Super
say there.
Crook.
I'm like, what is he gonna choose?
yeah, it's so hard. There's so many good ones. But man, I couldn't believe it. I saw him. I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Wait, Mark Millar shouted you out for
Dude, he said this book looks amazing.
holy fuck.
Oh my god.
That's
Well, I mean, at least it shows that he's got good taste outside his own stuff. So.
Yeah, I was like, shit.
Hell yeah.
So wait, is this you and another artist drawing this? Because like the characters feel a little bit different than you're used to. Or are you just drawing this a little bit different than normally?
Yeah, no, this is with Jared Jewell, the legendary cartoonist.
Right.
And,
Well, because like that panel with the guy at the stove kind of looks like you, but then the one above it looks like different. So I was wondering if it was like both you guys kind of drawing this.
yeah, it's mostly him. I help here and there, and he's got this kind of Adult Swim style with lots of appeal and kind of original. I'm a big fan of it. He's doing there's this, and then there's a bonus book called The Oval, which is one of my favorite books too. He just did it randomly last spring for a comic convention, and he did it in 1 month or like 3 weeks even. He did a 48-page black and white horror comic, and it's kind of cartoony still too, and the mix of the cartooniness and the horror is really great. So yeah, we're selling this, we're selling that, and we're going to do a making of that's going to be kind of epic. And then we got the mini comic. For anyone who signs up for the list, you get the mini comic. So
You've
Which
just been
isn't
on a
drawing
tear
yet,
this
but-
year, dude.
yeah. Oh, this will be 3 campaigns.
Right?
Crazy.
Wait,
When I-
how many
when I-
campaigns?
When I saw this, I was like, wait,
3.
this isn't Earthbound or Cerebus. What the fuck? Like,
It's like
Yeah, this one's been-
how many campaigns did you launch?
This
new,
is
not just campaigns,
2023, I
but
did
new
3.
IPs. Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. How dare you upstage us all, Narwhal?
God,
Yeah.
what a feather in your cap, though, to have Millar like shout you
Give-
out. That's fucking
Give
crazy.
me a year. I'm gonna try and catch up to him.
Yeah. Just get Millar to shout you out, then we're even.
Holy shit! I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Millar will
Thanks.
never shout me out.
Never say never, Dan. Never
I'm
say
pretty
never.
sure. I'm pretty sure I'm a little lowbrow for him.
Oh, you never know. I mean, once the story comes out, he can be like,
No,
I
Dan-
was mistaken. This
Dan
is
will just
Narwhal
have-
creates
Dan will just
Narwhal creates true art. I create schlock.
Dan will have just
talking so
smaller
fast.
creators, like Brian Polito shouting him out. That's all.
Brian is like a family friend, man. I've known that guy since I was a small child.
Still counts.
Really, I didn't know that.
Counts.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Still
I've
counts,
known-
dude.
I've known Brian Polito and his wife Fran since I was like 10.
Wow.
Because they used to, when Brian first started out doing Evil Ernie, like Evil Ernie just came out. He was at a local convention that was like a sports athletic club that had like a banquet hall or whatever, and they did a comic show there, and it was also the very first convention that Chris Pichello ever did, and Mark Texeria was there, and there was like a bunch of people there, but that's where I met Brian, and I've hung around went to all the shows locally that he was at for like the longest time, and we've just stayed in contact for years. So every time I see him, it's
That's cool.
it's
That's
like-
really impressive. What he's
So
done.
Pear, is this you writing but the two of you guys collabing on art, or are you guys both is it dual collaboration?
Yeah,
on the whole
we,
thing?
we co-wrote it because Jared's a genius, and he
Right on.
brings weird shit to it that I can't
so are
do.
you, dude. Don't downplay yourself.
I bring like the structure, and I can do that thing where you read it in one sitting because it's like
Romy, I appreciate
it really,
you, bro.
it really gave me like when I first saw the trailer, and obviously you saw my reaction on X, but it gave me like I was like, holy shit, is Narwhal doing 4 rooms? Like this looks amazing. Like
yeah, the hotel. It's like it's its own genre or whatever, and this plays into that. There's like everything you would think might be in it is in it in a way. There's a bellboy character, bellhop
Nice.
character. There's
Nice.
some elevator action.
Ooh, I love that
let me
game.
play the trailer. Speaking
Yes.
of, I hope I share my audio. Who is breaking pots and pans? Oh my god.
Nope. You didn't share your audio.
I just set my pen
There
here.
you go.
Oh my god, it's giving
All
me goosebumps, dude, already.
Wait,
Holy shit.
You shared audio.
Whoa, it was there.
You
had
said
audio.
I didn't share. I thought you
No,
said I
it
didn't
just
share.
I took
It
a
wasn't.
second.
The audio wasn't going at first, and then it kicked in.
Yeah, the music is okay. God damn it. Because I always have. Okay. All right, let's go back. We can do this.
Goosebumps watching this.
It's beautiful.
We've been getting better. We're working on more animation.
There is audio. It just takes a while to kick in.
Yeah.
Synthesize.
You must be hamming it up for a big tip.
Sin. The. Size. 3 simple syllables. They may not mean much to you now, but by the end of this night, they will.
There's a witch in this hotel. My mission is to stop her. Could mean certain doom for many if she completes her spell.
We're bringing that knowledge back with us to the real world, but we're giving it a special touch.
Don't suppose I know you.
Adrian,
You're a famous party pooper.
at your service.
Ugh.
Jared did the logo.
Very
The logo was
interesting.
Great.
So good.
Jared did the
Yeah.
music. But yeah, we that was like our first attempt, and so it's a little rough, but people really seem to like it, and both got pumped. We got a bunch of signups. By the way, everyone sign up if you're watching. Sign up because you get the bonus is really good for signing up. You get a mini comic assembly kit, and you get conscripted into the Narwhal Union, where I give you the gift of assembling your own mini comic. You will cherish the memory.
Oh my god. So sign up for
It's like
slavery, y'all.
IKEA of comics.
I mean, does it come with a little pack of staples and everything? Like,
Does it come with an Allen key?
Yeah, yeah, all that stuff.
A little pamphlet that has no words in it. You gotta kind of.
You should make the
Wait.
instructions all in Japanese.
You just ship them like a pile of paper, staples, and a pen, and it's like, here, this is your mini comic assembly kit. Have fun.
Like, now get cracking.
Yeah. Generate your mini comics and send it back. Well, very cool. That was a beautiful trailer.
Colors are
It's
awesome.
so- yeah, it's so
Yeah, thanks
moody.
for sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Narwhal should
Everyone
only
sign
color
up.
narwhal. There, I said it.
oh my god.
I agree. And
Oh my god, yeah. Speaking of lowbrow,
Yeah, there we go.
Sign up for my
Much
upcoming.
positivity.
This is the sign up for my comic book, Connell the Barbarian. It's a raunchy comedy in a fantasy world, and it follows the adventures of the titular Connell as he forcibly inserts himself into yet another disastrous
He said
adventure.
titular.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Thrusting.
he's the titular character.
Literally forcibly
If-
inserting himself.
If you don't buy my comic, you should buy this book. And if you buy this book and you still buy my comic, that's good too.
You should get both of them.
But get this
Get
book.
both of them.
Now, what's the deal with the
yeah.
blue axe? What is the blue axe?
That's
Yeah.
what you'll find out the
Yeah.
mystery of
Alright.
in the first issue. It's blue, it's shiny, and it's oddly vascular.
Ask the right questions about the blue
Yeah,
axe.
I was gonna say it feels.
Should I have not
Look how-
asked that question?
Look how
No,
hard and erect it is.
No,
It's
fucking
that is
great
perfect
weapon.
question.
definitely the right questions.
Not a single bend in it either.
It's
It-
the most turgid weapon in comics today.
Yeah.
Firm enough and
It's-
sharp enough to slice through any male block. And in block culture, if you kill the male, you inherit the wife. So
If
he may go around at some point collecting block slave wives. But
And
anyway,
it's
that's
just the thing you need in a stabbing cabin too. Like, you
Jake
know.
has a thing for slave harems, everybody.
yeah, apparently. But yeah, the first story is like the blokes are invading the human kingdom of Humanistan in the world of Deploria. So bad. But yeah,
I've read this book. It's good.
This is great.
get signed up. Some people have read the layouts and stuff. I've been trying to make progress on it. Who these blue bitches? They're called blorks, which is short for blue orc. A very creative, just like Greenie, I've invented many many original fantasy races.
Wow.
They're just like Rini. That's awesome.
So very original.
I can barely
Rini
tell the
the
difference
Blork.
between carnal and fiendish at this point.
Exactly. I mean, that's just wrong
Very
Casmere,
similar,
right?
yeah.
You need some maps in your language and your set,
I was,
man.
I
No,
was
no, no.
secretly
Billy.
inspired by Carnal before
I'm sure
I even
they're
got
there.
saved.
Like, I'm not even doubting you. Like,
This is
Billy,
like the
I
Holy
have a
Grail of
language.
fantasy.
I have made up my own language inspired by Rini. It's called English 2. Basically, if you ever find a typo in the book, it's not a typo. That's just English 2. It's very similar to English 1.
Wow.
I like
I
that.
think I speak that
Original.
actually.
I thought you were gonna say they've only seen Titanic.
Well, and I
Is
like
that
how
their
Irene,
favorite film,
Jake's
Titanic?
into slave harems.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure most of the world at one point was into slave harems.
It was very popular for a
Yeah,
while.
it was. It was a
Yeah.
fact.
Generally.
Yeah.
It's kind of human instinct, which is why we should embrace it, and that's why you should back
It
Carnal
still
the
is.
Barbarian.
It's still
Caramel
quite
the
popular.
Did you
It
say
is.
caramel?
I
Caramel the
I
Barbarian?
said Caramel the
Caramel the
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Caramel
It's-
Barbarian.
She's speaking English too to be in character.
There you go. We need to
I
make.
learned your language. I'm such a good friend and a big fan. I'm already
Now I need to
speaking
have candies made, Irene, and give them away with a campaign. I need to make caramel the Barbarian candies.
the
Yeah.
Barbarian. You're welcome.
Caramel macchiato.
Your branding.
Yeah, if you sign up and you do eventually back, there's like a card that Irene sketched out, and you'll get like a special
Ooh.
Irene card, which is like a cute little hedgehog card. It is in this folder, I swear.
Do you have it this time? Or
Yeah, I think it is. It's
Everybody
right
keeps
next.
losing the art I draw for them. It's
right-
very.
It's right next
Very-
to my
it's
back.
fine.
Look,
It doesn't
here it is. No, I
hurt.
totally have it. Look, it's right next to my Amita card.
Look.
But yeah,
It's a
you'll get
little
this.
head.
There
It's
it
gonna
is.
be like a special
Hey, I drew
printing.
that.
Yeah, not well. You won't get this one. Just forget about that. You'll get that one, the cute
edge-
one.
The
Although
edge
she- yeah, and like I'm gonna try and make it a cool card that's like on foil, and I think I'm even gonna make the line art like the hot press foil thing, just because I'm gonna use it as a test for this printer where I want to do like special covers. Yeah, sign up and you'll get this if you back Carnal the Barbarian. It'd be great.
Alright.
You want to do it. You want to sign up. It'd be great. And also, if you sign up, not only will you hear about Carnal the Barbarian, you'll also hear about this mysterious project, which is a book. There's like another convention in April, which maybe in April, just next year. It's like people are going to Vegas. And I'm like, I really wanted to get a book out for then. So I'm doing a challenge where I'm trying to get this like a book based around the little hedgehog character. He is a hedgehog, not a fox. Just because he's orange doesn't mean he's a fox. And it's like his origin story, but that's going to be like black and white, shorter. And I'm basically doing the challenge to try and get that done, ready for the next convention. But I'm still working on Carnal at the same time. So sign up, and you'll hear about all of it. You'll
All
be
right,
glad you
sign
did.
up.
Yeah.
Now.
But,
And thanks to my awesome mods for posting the link. There you go. Everybody go
Thank
sign
you.
up for this now.
When did they add this little
It's a work
section
day.
on StreamYards where we can, like, even everybody here, there's like a new channel where I can see the starred comments. That's
Oh,
neat.
Billy, you have been MIA for a while.
Couple of weeks,
Okay,
maybe a
Oh,
month.
it's been a while.
It auto stars super chats, Billy.
that's cool.
We
They
can also
star
chat
member
in the
chats
Yeah,
now.
comments.
no. I a couple weeks ago, like I saw that when now we can finally like chat from here into there. That was huge. Like
We
I
can?
noticed that. Yeah, I
we
noticed
can
that one
chat
like
from
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
2 or 3 weeks
You
ago.
can
post
join
on
the chat.
YouTube from here. Yeah.
I'm
Holy
just glad
shit.
we can see member
Goodness.
chats now because that was my main gripe. Like I could never.
Yeah, that
see
was dumb.
specifically those.
Yeah, I had
It
to
was
always
very
go to
stupid.
another tab and then like make sure the page was refreshed and then type into the chat and then.
Yeah.
Rini, share my screen super quick.
Oh, sure.
Because it's like
Oh, are you-
it's so
Oh!
yeah, I'm done. I've got to shoot off because it's like 8 a.m. here. But yeah, I try my best to get these 3 sketch cards done during the stream. And look, I actually drew Ragnar and she doesn't look like crap. Like she actually
No,
looks
she
okay.
doesn't. That
You wanna-
looks
Good.
I
What
found
are those weird bumps
job,
on her
Jake.
breasts there, though?
Was she expecting her to look like crap?
yeah, these I
Those
think
are
they're
called
like
nipples.
they're called in the Fiendish universe. They're called ball leeches, and if you go for a swim in a particular kind of river, you can end up with like a couple of ball leeches under your clothing. So you gotta watch out for that.
I accept
Right.
that.
They have
That's
nothing to do with nipples. They're just like a new fiendish. But look, this is the
Babies don't need to eat in my universe.
this is the comparison. Like this is a Ragnar I drew, and she also has a couple of ball leeches from going swimming there too. But look, she looks so much better now.
Yeah,
Look,
she does look a
improved.
lot more. Yeah.
Well, I like the older one. I like both, but it's just the way the new one you just did looks more like the way I draw her.
On model,
So
yeah.
she's got a very specific look.
On model. That's exactly it.
The face shape is more closer to how her face looks. But yeah, it looks really great.
The first one is like her age 60 after multiple plastic surgery.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
I did not say that. But damn, no.
She's been using facelift magic for like 50 years.
She's gonna play a piano and sell Big Macs for McDonald's.
Oh my god.
Putting this away now.
Mac tonight.
Housewives of Fiendish.
That will be the spin-off that I do after the main book. The Housewives of Alstad.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, that looks great. Thank you. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, where are you making these available? Is it going to be with Carnal?
I don't know. I just did them. I penciled them before the stream, and I thought I just inked them on this. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but yeah.
Can I get them?
No.
Can I buy them from you and have them on?
You really? Wait! You finally want something I drew?
Jesus
my God.
fucking Christ!
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Always have to make it weird, Jake.
You always gonna be like, oh wow, you just never like anything I do. Oh, what was
I'm
it?
only fucking around. Yeah, no,
This is
you
the live feed all over again.
Yes, Rini, if you really want them, you can have
Yeah,
them.
Are you
I was-
gonna-
I was just totally lying. I didn't actually want them. That's why I offered live on stream. Jesus.
Well, yeah.
Are you gonna put vibrating rubber blue axes on your campaign?
There's so many Rini sat there learning about it, thinking of like all the different products to make, like a little blue axe earring that can dangle
Dude,
from
the blue axe wall sticky, like a wall crawler that you actually throw on the wall, and it's like
Yeah, the
sticks
sticky
down. Oh,
Wait.
kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a
with,
rubber
like,
thing, and you throw it at the wall, and then it falls
Yes.
down.
yes.
Speaking of blue, you can actually go to bluedickaxe.com right now, and it will take you to that campaign. You don't even
You just spoiled what the blue
No.
axe is for Dan. He just-
Yeah,
don't
really.
worry.
I kind of figured it out now.
No, you didn't. It was a complete mystery. It was really hard to figure out. But yeah, you can,
hard.
you can go to comic.com or bluedickaxe.
Well
It's
done.
real URL, and that was URL was Bancroft's idea. So
Nice. Well, I'm surprised.
I'm full
I
of
thought,
great ideas.
Well, no, you are, but I thought you were strictly anti-nip, so. But maybe, I guess you're not.
Oh yeah, but not anti-dong.
he's so dumb.
Let's say I'm all about the dong. That didn't
Oh
sound
my
like it was-
god.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Learn something new here.
He's filled with good ideas and
He's
blue
filled with
dick
dongs.
No, good ideas, like blue dongs.
Yeah, you can make all sorts of merch. It's like, do you need a standee where it's just the axe?
Yes.
I did think about making a standee set where it's like you have Connell and then you have like the attachment in like different pieces. So then you can
should
choose it like
You should make a bookmark where Carnal's hanging out down the bottom of the book, and then the bookmark goes up, and the axe is at the top.
That would be. That's good. That's good.
I'll have to use that. Okay. You know what's funny?
tip.
I can get clear plastic
Please on the top.
I can get clear plastic bookmarks made, so
Oh,
like it wouldn't
fuck.
even have to be just the paper. It could actually be the shape printed on.
Oh my god, I cannot wait for the product for Carnal. It's gonna be so funny.
Please sign up. I'm doing.
Please sign
What
up.
would be really good?
You're
What would be
in-
really good is if you could get one molded, like in a keyring or something, and then there's a little
Yeah.
button on it with a blue LED, so when you press it, it lights up blue.
We light up blue dick
I'm
X
so
keyring.
sure you could get that.
Yeah.
The market,
No,
the merchandise possibilities just
Here's another one.
practically
Here's another one.
produce themselves. Jeez.
He should get one of those things like Ethan has, where he made the little frog head with the tongue. That you
It's
I
a
already-
plastic.
tongue
It's a
throw
plastic
out.
funnel with the stretchy blue Jar Jar Binks tongue.
Give that to my 6-year-old son. Here, Clark.
Oh shit!
That's what I meant with the whole slinky thingy majig, but it's not a
fuck.
slinky.
People in the chat, I swear, it's not all dong. It's full of boobs.
Not all dong.
It's not all. It's like it's supposed. Look at these cards I've been. Look at these sketches I've been doing.
What
These
is
are
dream?
these are
God.
all female characters. These are all. If you share my screen,
I will. Dan
I've
over here
seen
being
them.
like, my book's not just all boob, and Jake's like, my
That's
book's
I'm
true.
all in for the blorks.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Look.
already an orc fan.
I will
so-
say
Look at
I've
these.
read the book and the art is really great. Yeah, look at this art, dude. It's fucking great art.
yeah, these are
The
like
book is fun. It's a lot of fun.
Oh my
You'll
goodness!
love it.
That bottom row, holy shit!
just gonna yeah the
Really
full
fast, man.
plethora.
My
So
eye.
yeah, just get rid of those right there.
Those
So
right
on the left, is Connell's harem, and on the right is Drake Bristle, which
That
is the name of the
second one
hedgehog.
from the left is got bones on it.
Like this one, yeah, she's a blorg. She's
Yeah.
called Meat.
Like I said, I'm all in for the blorks. I'm already a really big female orc fan, so
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
all in for
Billy,
this.
Arc
my
One
God.
is like the block invasion of Humanistan. In the
Oh,
story.
my
So, like, yeah, you're gonna have loads of these block babes, and this is Meat. She's like, the funny thing is, she's kind of like. They all think she's ugly too, and I'm like, is she like too close to Goblin Girl right now? But like, yeah, she has
Oh my
like
God.
similar. She's like an outcast one of the group. But yeah. Anyway,
She doesn't look that much like Goblin Girl. She doesn't have the giant ram's horns on her head, and she's not.
no, I meant story wise, but
Her
yeah, so
her lower fangs are much with the opposite fangs.
No,
and
they're
all that.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a totally different role.
Totally unique. I like the one on
we don't have to worry about
the
the beautiful
right
girl being,
side
like,
in the
outcast.
center.
Clan of the Cave Bear beat us to that like a long time ago.
The one on the right side, the center ones on the right side are my favorite.
I like that
Yeah.
tentacle booty too. Damn.
Yes,
yeah, look,
yes.
like if you
That's great.
have like a squid babe, but like the you have to deal with like the suckers on the important
She's
part.
got big floppy squid tentacles for hair.
No. She has 10
Go in, but you
tickles.
won't be able to get out. What?
She's got 10 tick. Yeah.
She's got tongue
And I
twisters. What
think
she's got.
the males probably have 10 stickle. Anyway,
That's not funny, Jake. It was okay.
10 stickles.
Okay.
You can tell that Jake is from the land of Benny Hill.
Yeah, no. It's actually what it is. It's like it's like almost like a revival of 70s British
That's Benny Hill.
raunchy comedy. Yeah. So there you go. I'm gonna put these away now.
Guys, I gotta run. It's been great hanging out.
It's scared him on.
Yes.
Nice to see you, Michael.
Totally. It's way too many nipples on this. Sorry, what did you call them?
Ball
No.
leeches. Ball
I mean, we're
leeches.
trying to
Ball
convert
leeches.
you to us nipple embracers, but
Nipite.
Look what
Well,
Jake's
very
created up
Yeah,
there in that
I'm a
corner.
rabid anti-nippite.
In
I'll see you
Australia,
guys later.
nipples go in.
Later,
all
guys.
right,
See you,
everybody
Michael.
go
So much.
follow Michael. Thanks for coming on.
Bye.
Bye. Will, shit, I have to pull up Frog G. Frog G, where's Frog G?
I've got to. I've also got to shoot off Singers Bancross gun. It's like 8 in the morning. I gotta go.
Oh my gosh, all you people in different parts of the world and shit.
It's been
I can
wonderful
hang out
hanging
here
with you
now.
all.
My
No,
best
it's
friend is
okay to
leaving.
Oh, we can hang out another time.
I'm still staying
He's
here.
the-
What are you talking
he's-
about, Lego? I'm still here.
He's the British version of me.
Oh my God, what are you doing to me, Dan? All these
the truth.
compliments.
It's the truth. The only difference is you know more self-defense than I do.
I know a little bit more jiu-jitsu
little
than
bit.
you.
Yes.
And I haven't had.
I just watched lots of Jackie Chan and
Bruce Lee?
No. The other guy, the better guy, Van Damme.
Did you say the better guy than Bruce
Yeah,
Lee?
yeah, yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh no, you're ready to fight. Big IP for $2. Billy looks like cool Wrangler style. Y'all know him? No, I don't. But $2. Big
called
IP
not
always
shaving
sends these
fluid.
super chats that I don't get. But
At
I
least
do
you're making money from it.
No, I
Yeah.
do appreciate them. I just don't get references. But thank you.
I
Jake.
love you all, but I've got to go.
Yeah. No, okay.
Later.
See you,
See you,
Jake.
man.
Everybody, go follow Jake at HyperWizArt on YouTube.
Do it.
See you
Get
later.
that blue dick axe book. You need it in your
Get the-
life.
Yes. Back this. Get yourself a blue dick axe.
Wait,
and,
so where was that sign up page? Because that didn't look like an Indiegogo sign up page. Is that on
It's
its own?
MailChimp. Yeah, it's
Mail-
MailChimp.
MailChimp.
Yeah.
That is the preferred way, is I've been hearing lately.
I don't know. It's just nice to have, because I don't
Your
know.
own landing
Indiegogo
page.
is a little weird, and that's what I've been using the Fiendish website for. It's just nice to have your own website for it.
Yep.
But yeah. So last but not least, well, no.
How
not last.
how long do you guys like do a sign up to when you launch? Like generally.
Well, Indiegogo lets you only sign up. Lets the sign up only go up
For
for
6
6
months.
months. But if you have your own site, that's also the boon. You can have it on as long as you want.
Oh, okay.
And just so you know, 6 months starts the minute you click the button to start your thing. The minute you go,
Start
hey, I'm
building
gonna
it.
make a page.
Not the minute it
you
goes
click it.
live.
Not the minute it goes live.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
moment
it
you start
starts when
building
you
it.
start
Yeah.
making it
'Cause-
back end.
I messed up
Oh,
with
that's
that and
so
they shut my
weird.
campaign down.
Yeah, it's weird. I guess they don't want. I don't actually really understand the logic behind that, but it's annoying. I have the Fiendish website as kind of just a static thing. There's the email sign up there all the time. I just think that's better. But
Yeah.
yeah, and that's what Jake is doing as well.
Do I need to look up what Wrangle Star is? I think people are...
If you do, tell me. Frog G, everybody. Jason! Is Jason there?
Hello.
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 Tell us about Frog G and Billy as well.
Do
Tell us
you want me to
about
tell you
Frog
about Billy? I can tell you about Billy. Billy is a handsome.
No!
What about? Oh. No.
So, I mean, you can tell us about Billy as well, but please introduce us to Frog G.
Billy
first.
is the fourth member of
And you
Blink
can gush
182.
about Billy.
Billy's a- Frog G is it's about a young man who gets turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess and sent on a quest by death itself to kill a god, win back his humanity, and give back to the woman he loves. 48 pages, fully colored by ink spots, epic fantasy fairy tale drawn by me and co-created by the great Frog G himself. Back it today on Indiegogo, friend. It is Shadowban, so good luck finding it.
Damn.
That was smooth.
Said it a couple times.
He's much better than me at it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that
I mean,
is annoying. That is shadow banned. Hold on, let me post the link for everybody. Well, what I did, I googled it. And I was like, "Where is it?" Then I found it through the splintering article, which is actually the first thing that shows up if I Google Frog G Bascom. But yeah, the link is right in the description or in the chat right now. Everybody go click on it.
There it
no,
is.
yeah, because I've always told that you, when pitching anything, you want it to be like an elevator pitch. You want to get, if you could say it from one floor to the next, it'll work and make sense. It'll work. So
Mine's a garden pitch. I try to stand out there with a boombox and get people's attention.
yeah, it's like say anything.
In your eyes.
Yeah,
I
nice. I like your technique.
Your
Yeah, you
eyes.
can read the first six
Buy my
pages
book.
on the Indiegogo. You can read the first 6 pages to see if you liked the story, if you enjoy it. And Inkspots does some great stuff with the colors, and we work kind of differently than most people. I draw like mostly the foreground stuff, and then he'll come in and just like make up the background. We don't really decide, like, I don't tell him what to do. He doesn't really tell me what to do. We lay it out a few pages, and then we just go ham, and it's a lot of fun. That's why if he dies, I really can't get anyone to color it, so he has to stay alive.
Does this have anything to do with Cyberfrog at all, or?
No,
Okay.
Nothing at all. The slightest. Well, okay. There's lore behind this, and this is why I think, regrettably, I don't think Ethan really. I think he kind of just like about this campaign because Frog G is a mod in chats. Usually, he drops links and stuff like that, and he's named Frog G because when he was in the Navy, they were going to go out and set off to a mission or whatever. I don't know what they do. But they were in a bar, and one of them was like, we're going to slip Havoc and let croak the frogs of war. So they all got designated a letter. So he's been Frog G for years on end. So, and he backed a tier in one of my older books, and everybody loved the character so much, he created the frog. I drew him, Inkspots colored him. Everybody loved it so much, they kind of they were like, when is this book coming out? And it was never going to. We were never going to make it a character. I have my own IP, Ink has his own IP also, but everybody wanted it, so we gave the fans what they wanted. So this has nothing to do with Cyberfrog at all. We were never going to do. I didn't want to do it because of Cyberfrog.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, and 3 people on this panel actually have work on this campaign. So, yeah.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
It's a secret. I can't say that you have a cover on here and that Irene has a cover on here with Billy Colors.
Don't let people know about the One Ring.
There's no rings in this.
The ring race of Indiegogo are gonna come get you.
Yeah, I was stoked, and Irene even kind of let me do the same thing that Ink Spot says with your backgrounds. I was like, can I just create a background on this since you didn't really draw one? She's like, yeah, as long as it looks good.
Oh yeah.
Go to your cover, Irene. Show
Hold
everyone
on.
your cover.
So at first, if you see this like piece of nail, this was my first draft because I was super busy at the time, and I didn't have like proper pencils done. So
That variant cover is gonna be sweet.
And Jason fucking put it up on the campaign.
No, wait, do not blame me. Ink Spots did. Okay, don't blame me on that.
Well, when you put something up on a campaign on Indiegogo and someone backs it, you can't change it anymore. So now this shitty ass thumbnail with these fucking
everybody wants
tile
it though.
scribbles. It's
Everybody-
like the representation of my work on his campaign. I was like, what the fuck?
But everybody wants it. Everybody loves it, and like they all want it as like a trading card or something. We're not doing it, but yeah.
I can do it if you want, but it's not. I
No.
completely redid it. Do you have the actual fucking cover on here?
Yes, down there. Keep going. Keep going. There, yeah. It's.
Oh, there you go. See, this is the
There it
actual.
is.
Because I
Oh,
was so
shit.
mad. I'm completely redoing the whole fucking thing. This is an embarrassment. So now here you go. This is
Yeah,
the
and
final
that's
one.
virgin covers, so what you see is what you get there.
Like a virgin.
Yeah, because you guys did such great work. We didn't want to cover anything up.
Aw, thank you for letting me do this cover. It was an honor.
No, thanks for
Yeah,
doing it.
thank you for letting me work with Irene on this because I was stoked.
Well, we decided to take pity on you.
No, Billy's colors are great.
We were gonna go with Oliver, but we're like, well, we'll let Billy do it. It's fine.
I'm alone.
Yeah.
So
oh,
connect this now and
there's
get.
Plagos.
And here you go.
Yes.
There's Dan's cover. Woo!
So good.
Yay! Headless woman with boobs.
The Baba
Can you
Gaga.
tell it's a boob Dan
Many
cover?
heads.
Yep.
Which is not obvious.
We wanted him to go full boob. Like she's the main villain in the first book, and she takes the heads of her victims and wears them kind of like fashion. So whatever she decides to feel like being that day, she'll wear her head.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh. So and
Ink
look at
Spots is
that.
that if you back the biggest tier there is, you get everything on the
That
campaign.
painting
Plus
is
you
awesome.
get a 9x12 painting, acrylic painting by Ink Spots, and he will paint it live.
Has that been taken yet?
That one there is yes, that one sold to Flying Feline in an auction because that was a sample. So, but people have claimed it. Yeah. So this is the only time he's doing Frog G though. In the next campaign, he'll do a different character.
So Flying Feline bought the campaign tier that has that painting?
No, she bought that painting because that was at an auction.
I'm confused. So you don't get that painting with that
You don't get
tier?
that painting, you get your own painting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No,
Fair enough.
that one is gone. That was like a sample, and we did a Frog G art auction, and she Flying Feline won it.
Yeah, it's very cool.
That's a great painting, dude. It's
Yeah,
really
Ink Spots is a beast. He also does. He's an illustrator too. Like the supplemental, he's drawing it, and I'm doing digital inks over top of it. So it just so he can flex more of his drawing muscles too. So. Yeah.
Jake asked, "What's Frog G's personality like? What's his determination level?"
He wants to get back, obviously, to being a human, get back to his woman. He's got a fiance, and they start off by arguing, and he gets turned to a frog because he yells at somebody. But yeah, so his motivation really is to get back to his life. Like he takes, he's always working, always doing this stuff, but it's kind of like a hero's journey. He has to discover himself and discover his humanity. And find out, kind of who he really is about in life, not just work or anything. Like what really does matter.
It's kind of like a Spawn type inspired story.
I guess you could call it like Spawn. Yeah. I mean, he gets.
Small hints. Like the transformation in the wife and like the humanity parts, just like little sprinkles.
I mean, that's kind of a basic story. People trying to find themselves. Yeah. Oh, that's Hockey did that. Hockey drew that.
That's a great cover.
Yeah, Hockey.
Hey, do you guys like Matt? Do you like Matt Barr?
Matt Barr did
Matt
the
Barr?
supplemental cover on this. Actually, he did the
Really?
supplemental cover with the
Oh, yeah.
Matt
He did a
Yaki
little
colors. Yeah, go up. Yeah, it's just
That's
above
all
these.
the way. Oh
Yeah.
my god, there's so much stuff on this campaign.
He used to live near me.
Here
I
we
don't know
go.
if he does still, but
Yeah, see, Matt Barr drew that, and
Nice.
then Matt Yaki colored it. So yeah,
okay.
That looks
Murderers
great.
Row talent on this campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Matt
Chock
Barr
full
is
of
something
talent.
else.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, he knocked that out.
He's a good artist.
And he also did our logo. So yeah.
Wow. Okay. Cool. How do you know him? How'd you know him?
I met him through CG, man. I
Yeah.
think it was on I don't think it was on Frega. I can't remember where it exactly was, but yeah. So it was like a year and a half ago or so, guys.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's
I-
is he CG?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
CG.
he
More or
is.
less,
Wow,
yeah.
I didn't know that. I had to look him up. I don't know if he's still if he's still in the Michigan area, because.
No, he's
No,
down
he's
in
in Georgia.
Atlanta.
No, he's in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he was in here, but yeah.
Yeah, I did all the zipatones for his book Rock and Roll Ninja.
Your book was Zach. Yeah, boy.
Your boy Zach.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, but back to featured tier, you get all 3 covers plus the supplemental, and you kind of save a little bit of cash. So that's the best way to go
A
about
little
it.
bit of cash.
You're
And
right
you can add
here.
on. Yeah, you can add on anything as well. So
Chicken of cash.
The piece of shit, though. Oh my fucking god. Such a
I know my
bad-
campaign is. I appreciate that.
No,
You know, that's,
my cover sketch. Oh my god, your campaign is so
Such a
amazing.
piece of
Blame
It's in-
Spots
it's
is a
in both.
placeholder, and he never changed it. I'm
It's in
sorry.
both thumbnail things.
I
You
think it's
can't
funny.
change it after someone backs it.
You can change it, but it cheeks the backer count away. So,
Oh, holy shit.
so yeah, but people
Okay.
like it.
This panel looks amazing. I love that glowing skull over there.
Yeah, he killed
Great
it on
colors.
that one. Yeah.
He likes
That,
the
you know
skull.
what's funny? That's the only page that's full digital. Because the way I work, because
Really?
I'm blind. I have retinitis pigmentosa. Go look it up. You can find out what I'm all about. But so I mainly draw like the outline digitally, and then I'll print it up and ink it and add the sexy traditionally with the scratchy scratch. And but that page there is the only one that's full digital, because my eyes were going so haywire on me that I couldn't get the inking right, and so I got mad and I just drew it digitally.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it turned out great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very,
Yeah.
very
Likes
well
the
done.
skulls. Lots of skulls.
Good.
Yeah, and like that panel with with Frog pointing at himself, Ink did that whole background. Like the only thing I drew was Frog pointing at himself.
Oh yeah, I can. It's all painted.
It's all painted. Yeah, so
Ink Spots is such a good painter. He's like,
he's very underrated colorist.
he really is.
Yeah.
He should be making way more money. That's really nice lighting and stuff.
Well, he can make more money by you backing this campaign, because he gets a portion of the proceeds.
Exactly.
go.
Exactly. There you go. Everybody back this now. Look at that. That's a great panel. That's
Yeah,
a
that
great
one was
page.
fun. Yeah, that one I did more background on that one than I normally do. But yeah, that one was fun.
Oh, I like the shrunken heads. Cute. Very adorable.
Thank you.
I'm a fan.
She's a voodoo priestess. Why not?
Very appropriate, yeah. Voodoo priestesses, shrunken heads. Shrunken hands, shrunken everything.
That's right.
So Frog G, Voodoo Gods and Magic, links in. Let me post the link again if everyone
Thank
can
you.
go back it, help Jason, and also help Ink Spot stay alive. We want him alive.
Yep.
This is very
He
important.
needs to stay alive. He needs to stop
There
being
you
a
go.
plumber.
Yeah. And last but not least, you're gonna have to let me yell at you about my book. There. Fiendish! This is my book, everybody. Oh my god, check it out. Fiendishcomic.com. This is the center of operations for my comic. I've decided, like I said, that I have the email sign up on here. I might still run some like Indiegogo signups in the future, but right now I'm going to just have this permanent sign up. This is how you get on our email list. Please, if you haven't put your email in here yet, then head over to the website and do that, because if you are on our email list, you will not miss out on store discounts and any campaign launches and any goodies that you might get if you are on our special exclusive email list.
So special.
And if you don't know about Fiendish, my friends, if you don't know, this is my fantasy mystery story. Book 2 is fulfilling right now. It has been really well received, so thank you everybody who's backed the books. The story premise is about Casimir, this guy over here with the sword, who is searching for the truth behind the demons that destroyed his hometown years ago. And he is joined by some like-minded individuals that also have lost loved ones to these mysterious creatures. But there's a whole mystery there's an expansive reason and a whole like bunch of world building behind where the demons actually come from that I haven't revealed yet. It's a slow burn for the first few books because I really want to establish the characters. So book 1 was kind of like this attention grabbing, action packed like first book with a lot of, it was like basically one big fight scene. Book 2, we really get into the characters, and people who are getting their books now who have already read it, it's all character building. There's some action as well, but I want you to care about the world and who these people are, because the way I structured the story is I have a core cast that all kind of are viewing this conflict from different moral perspectives. I put a lot of thought into it. This whole series is 8 books long with a bunch of like supplemental material. It's all planned out. I'm really excited to show you guys all of it. So yeah, book 2 is shipping right now. The next campaign is going to be 2.5 that is launching later this month in September. And that'll be one of the supplementals. My 0.5 books are supplementals that are side quests or character backstories that supplement the main books. So that's going to be my first supplemental thing that's going to be coming out. It's going to be a flashback to Casimir's teenage years. And if you want to understand the character and some more about the world building, then you want to get the supplemental books. So sign up for the email list so you don't miss out on that when it launches, and check out the website. I've got a bunch of other cool stuff on there, like a shop and a gallery and all sorts of pretty cool stuff. And nerdy things, like a language. I built a language for this project. Did you know? Look, I'm a mild psycho. I'm a bit of a psycho. There's a world map and there's a whole fucking language. So please go check it out and indulge in my insanity. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey.
Aren't you offering services on fiendish.com too? It's like another website. It's like
No, the other day Narwhal went to a website that it was just fiendish.com, but that's not my URL.
They were selling like mugs or something.
Yeah, it was like a whole other business, and I thought he was pulling my leg, and it was a bit, but it's fiendishcomic.com. Fiendish.com is something else, but I mean, if you guys want some mugs, I guess you can go there.
Oh, I like mugs.
Mugs.
Did you say mugs?
Mr. Lawless, when are we going to be showing your own campaign? When is that going to
Damn
be?
straight.
I have something. I am working on it, but
I mean, I figured you were, but I mean, you're working on, Frazetta stuff and Andy Smith stuff and everybody's stuff. Like, I mean, I figured you had some cooking in the lab back there.
Yeah, well, I think the thing, if you can bring up the Andy Smith campaign, because I am going to be coloring Budroot's. I think it's 4 pages, a 4-page story. I did the coloring for his cover for Lilith, the villain, and everyone really liked the character, so they decided to make it a stretch goal and add and do some pages, and I'll color those as I colored the cover on the on that.
I want a full book of Lawless though, just Lawless.
Yeah, well, hopefully that'll happen. Yeah,
that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, it would. It's tough though, I got the regular work, and it's like, well, that's coming in hefty, and it's like
you're on everybody. Dan did a back cover and that's a poster for my campaign for Fiendish too as well. So you're on, where's the
Black Terror? I did one for Black Terror.
Yeah. Quadrat. Here we go. Woo!
Yeah. So I colored that cover too there. So.
Beautiful. So if you can channel your inner Andy Smith, you want to pitch us the story?
I mean, I'm not, since I don't really know the story fully, I just know that this character got his town wiped out by some, another opposing clan, and so he's got to try to figure it all out, and it's violent, it's war, but I think they've got something worked out pretty well. Him and Dennis, his writing partner, who's into the Dungeons and Dragons, and he's got a game that's going to come from this too. It's really, it's an in-depth world, or it's a world building, nicely done world building thing. So, but if you like Conan, this is going to be definitely be a Conan type thing, and it's not going to be Disney, that's for sure. It's pretty hefty. Now there's the cover. That's the page I'm going to be coloring. So I'm kind of excited by that. So awesome. I mean, it looks great as is, so.
Yeah, that's the 4-page Budroot. This is Budroot's art. So.
Yeah. So I mean, I paint, pretty realistically, and so he's giving me realistic stuff to draw, so it's perfect,
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
That's awesome. And just scroll down. I know I bagged that Lilith. Look at these interiors are nice and bloody and barbarian-y. It's great. And oh yeah, that main cover is awesome. I got this cover.
Oh, cool.
Yay! I can't
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah, so that's how I'll color those 4 pages. So it's worth getting the book, just if you like this, you know. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's what it'll look like. So
that's gonna be
I'm really
awesome.
excited about that.
So good.
I know Dennis is big on the D&Ds. He's been they
Yeah.
have character cards, like oversized character cards, and so everything is statted out, which I have for Fiendish as well. I have everything statted out. I'm in Pathfinder, the superior game, but that's fine. If you're, it's fine. I won't judge you too harshly. But what's cool is Dennis is. I think they have like a game designer on board, and Dennis is working with them. They're building the whole D&D. I mean, it's all open. The game system is open source. They're building a module off of it, which is really cool. That's something that I love to do. And here they already have like the character cards for that are.
So I colored a lot of those cards there too, that you see there, like that one. That was
Yeah, that looks like you're coloring.
Yep.
Like I had forgotten about your Black Terror thingy, and I just remember I'm like, oh, so like kind of unofficially, me and you have worked on a project together because we've both done a piece for Black Terror that's in that comic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of crossovers with all this stuff going on. So.
I'm just trying to ride on another person's coattails.
Well, go for it.
It's just like I've been close to Dan. I've rubbed shoulders with him.
I know. Like, we're almost like I was like, wait, is our art almost like on back-to-back pages? I'm like, oh god damn it, there's one page separating our art. Fucking damn it.
If Billy ever shakes Dan's hand, he's like, I'm never washing my hand again. Dan Lawless touched it.
Touched it.
I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna go to sleep. Thanks for having me, though, everyone. Good to see you.
Okay.
Later,
Hey, Pear.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna check out too.
Good night. Everybody go follow
Everybody's
Narwhal.
follow
It's okay that I call you Pear. I prefer it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just call him
So
Triton.
weird.
It's fine.
Oh,
Forget
fuck
that's
off.
his real name.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Narwhal. Everybody go sign up for Hotel Story.
Do it.
Thanks. Yeah. Good night, everyone. See you guys
Good
later.
night.
Later, Narwhal.
Bye. Bye. Let me go.
Actually, I colored something for Narwhal, one of his characters in that story. So
Back to
it was
choreograph.
kind of a pin-up type thing.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, Dan is everywhere. He's doing
So-
pinups for everybody.
Yeah,
So-
and coloring them. I colored a like a 16-page story for a backup story and in Aaron Lepresti's Wraith of God comic, and that was the Garbage Man. And if Aaron, he loves Wrightson, and so do I. And so we're kind of basing this story like art-wise off of, you remember that Wrightson picture of Hanover Fist stealing chickens at the Gentleman Farmers commune? It's really a famous shot, but so it's kind of pulling some of that in there. It's really exciting. So
Awesome. Well, alrighty. Everybody back to now. Let's get core draft to 100K.
Right now.
They're definitely gonna hit it.
Yeah.
100K by the time they end, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
yeah,
Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I'm sure Andy appreciates it.
Mm-hmm.
Dawa damn Narwhal. Well, it is getting late. I should probably wrap it up.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I'll probably. I should go to sleep, but I don't want to. You know that feeling?
Like one of those burrito
Like
things you can make in
after-
Thailand.
After I hit
wrap it
like
up.
the 3-hour mark of streaming, I'm just like my brain is on a roll, and even if
I'm like that after the
I'm not
first
even tired. I don't know what's wrong with me.
13 minutes.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. If I keep drawing, I'm just gonna start flatting because I think I'm done with these inks. I'm a little unhappy with it, but I'm always unhappy with what I do.
Yeah, I don't mean to be a party pooper, but I've been up since 5:30, and I'm probably gonna cut out as well.
You're
Oh
a
my
party pooper.
gosh,
I'm
you guys
sorry,
are
but thank you for having me, though.
such
I'm so
party
happy to see everybody.
poopers. I know you guys just don't want to hang out with me. It's fine.
Billy, thank you for coming on my stream last night. I
Oh
appreciate
my
it.
god, Jesus Christ, Jason.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Did you have a stream last night?
Yeah. I sent you the link.
Mm.
You were the first
Oh,
person
that's
I
right.
sent the link to.
I was sleeping.
You were sleeping.
Yeah.
Look at even how good his goatee grows in. Fucking A, Dan.
What?
It's kind of evil, isn't it? We were talking about this the other day. I'm the evil version. Like in Star Trek when Spock grew one, he turned into the bad guy. Well, I might be happening to me. I don't know.
The bad lawless.
It's a very
All
neat
right.
goatee.
Thank
Later,
you,
Billy.
everybody. Like, no, it really, because I haven't been on a stream in like weeks, so it was fun getting to see
It
you hang
was,
out with
yeah,
everybody.
it was great to see you again. You've
Good
been
to see you again,
MIA
Billy.
for a
Yeah,
while.
thanks,
but
Dan.
Thanks for
Good to
joining,
see you, Billy.
I'll see everybody soon. Bye, chat.
Good
Have a good
night.
weekend.
You too. Bye, Billy. That's a little creepy, Dan, but that's all right.
Billy's gone.
Wow, extreme close up on play.
Billy's gone. Oh my gosh. Now the craziness will begin.
Billy's gone.
Billy is the craziness. What are you talking about?
I don't know what's happening with.
It's Plagal.
It's a little unnerving. But
I'm
yeah,
the Modoc of the YouTube verse, man. Go with it.
At least the effects are better.
Should I keep going? Jake, Jake leaves and he's just sitting in chat instead of actually going.
Holy crap, I realized it's the weekend, guys.
It is the weekend, yeah.
I could sit around, just be naked and drink.
I have a video.
Yeah, that's what we all do.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
I haven't done a video in a couple days.
Oh, let's full screen that art. Let's look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
That's awesome. I love that texture.
Thank you.
That looks great.
I was just doodling.
Woo! What's that for?
Nothing.
Okay.
This is the Samurai Priest, though. I'm going to be doing something with like a 24-page floppy. I've been working on like a page a day for a little bit, but I stopped because I'm going to work on pieces for Baltimore Comic Con. But I'll sell this there maybe. But yeah, so I've been doing like a page a day so I can maybe get it out if Inkspots doesn't finish in time. So if Inkspots finishes before it's done, no big deal, and I can just wait. But yeah, it'll be him, Samurai Priest, from my first couple books that Plagal has.
All right, cool. Well, it looks really cool.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know I was still full screened. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, I like to make you feel really awkward.
I wasn't looking at the screen at all.
Okay.
I was staring off into nothingness. No, but I drew Nightcrawler and I recorded it, so now I got to do a video and time lapse it and talk over it like an idiot.
Gosh, yeah, that's just something that I said I would do more drawing recordings and stuff, but it's hard. I'm so fucking busy right now. It's like I have a bunch of shorts scripted. Like I've been wanting to do shorts, but I just don't get around to it. Oh my gosh, it's 1:30 Mountain Time. It's only 3:30. No, I should probably go. I don't know. I'm trying to be on like a regular sleep schedule. I'm pretty good this week.
Rini, don't you have a day job too, or?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. Yes.
How do you do that? Because I need my sleep.
I don't like talking about my day job. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I just, man, if I don't get I'll go to bed tonight. I'll get up at 11 or something. It's like, but that's what I've been doing that for years because the nature of when I did storyboards and all that kind of stuff. It's just like you get an assignment at 5. It's due the next day. I naturally stay up late, and I still do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've stayed up late since I was a kid, so I'm just used to it. So even if I have to wake up at 10:30, I'm in bed by 4. So.
Yeah. Well, but you know how it is, man. You get in the zone, and you just like you're just quiet, and you focus, and man, it's great.
That's why I usually don't start drawing if it's like 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm like, if I start drawing now, I'm gonna get in the zone, and it'll be like 3 a.m. when I'm in the zone.
I know, isn't that crazy?
I don't want to stop until like 6. So
I know.
It's just so much easier to work in the middle of the night when there's just nobody else around. So, if it were up to me, my schedule would be like I'd basically be nocturnal. I would sleep mornings, and I'd be up in the afternoon, but I just sleep all morning.
That's what I've been doing because I've had rotator cuff surgery, and so I've been out of work for a while, and so I've been sleeping till like 3 in the afternoon. I'm staying up till like 6 in the morning sometimes. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
I remember one time my schedule started to rotate. I kept doing it later. Drove my wife crazy, so she didn't know what time I was gonna be up. So.
Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this up a bit. I don't know. I'm still unhappy with it. It's much better with the logo. I don't know why I'm not happy.
It goes great with Taiwanese tamales, friends.
I'm going through one of those artist things where I'm just not happy with anything I do. But I hope you guys like it. I think it'll be better with the shading because once the lighting is in, it'll be like all the rim light and the lighting is emanating from this burning hand. I'm hoping it'll just like look super epic in colors.
Well, you know what I like about this, Rainey, is there's story. There's story in it. I mean, I don't like the pinups. I'd like to see something that entices me to want to read it. And so this is like that's what I like about it. definitely some, a grabber there. That's for sure.
Yeah. Makes you wonder.
I'm glad you think so. I'm glad. Yeah, that's what I was going for. So, everybody, if you like what you see, please sign up on the Fiendish website. And also, I forgot to show this. This is the 2.5 cover that Michael Rushbrook did, and I still have to color it. I'm gonna color it as soon as I'm done with the Chapter 2 permanent cover. So this is amazing and beautiful. And look out for the 2.5 campaign coming later this month.
Cool
beans.
Very
Cool beans. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining me. That was wonderful. You guys are
Thank
awesome.
you
I
for
love you all.
sending us the link.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, I just haven't done draw streams in a while. And I had people thinking that I was ignoring them. Like, I haven't. I just haven't done any draw streams myself. I've been neglecting my channel. But no, I would never neglect all of you. I love you all. So
Excellent.
have a good night, everybody.
Okay, guys.
Let's do one shout out. Everybody follow Jason at Unhinged Entertainment. Right there, over there. Follow Dan at Boob Dan Art.
That's right.
And
And I have a website, so danlawless.com, DANLAWLIS, and that's a good resource for you want to find out what all these little books I'm working on, little parts I'm working on. Everything's there, so you can launch from there. Bookmark
Cool.
it.
Awesome. Everyone go to that website. And so you don't miss out on, or you can regale in Dan's other work and bask in the glory of his work. And follow me at Rainy Draws, everybody. Before you leave, hit like and subscribe. I know all the YouTube stuff, I have to say it, but it really does help. Hit like, please. I'm almost at like 5,000 subscribers.
Boost
so
it.
only get there. If you have subscribed, please subscribe. It'll be awesome. Thank you so much. And
you
I'll
know-
see you guys soon. Yeah, what?
Did you know hitting this thumbs down also helps the algorithm?
No! I just fired Jason.
That's
Never
true,
had
though.
it-
Actually, that is true.
No, hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up.
But hit thumbs up because you just love
Hit the
my
thumbs
channel.
up and get a friend to hit the thumbs down, so that way you're being equal opportunist.
Okay, everybody is fired from this channel forever. All right, have a good night. Goodbye. Bye.
Yeah.